Yeah, it's a good day to die hard.
What?
So, welcome to our D&D stream. My name is Mitch.
It was like, did Ian push us live yet?
Yeah, no, we've been live.
Oh,
What?
hey everybody.
He does this all the time.
Welcome to our opinion panel on old movies.
Yeah, welcome to the...
Ghostbusters is the best movie.
Which one?
It's really not.
You don't even have
The
to
remake.
ask.
He's talking about the remake.
The remake.
Ugh.
It was the best.
The only likable character.
I can't work with this.
I refuse to watch that.
I was like, no, Ghostbusters is my favorite movie. Like, I say Ghostbusters. I don't say the new Ghostbusters or anything like that. Ghostbusters. I don't have to just.
It's like how there's only 4 diehards. Yeah, so welcome everybody to Clockwork and Constructs, our 5th edition D&D campaign. My name's Jason. I'll be the DM. Going around the table.
I'm Brian, and I'll be the sorcerer, Gedrick.
My name's Andrew.
Nothing.
He's a half elf, everybody. It's pretty cool.
Oh, guys, this is too much descriptions, and you change the way you say it every time, and I mess it up. Don't do it. It's pressure.
He has light
Human
brown hair.
monk. Human monk.
I'm a human monk.
My name is Andrew, and I play Ivan, the human artificer.
My name is Cassie, and I play Finley, the half-breed barbarian.
We haven't messed it up in a while, so we have to do it once in a while.
I'm Erin, and I play, I don't know what
You gotta be
call it.
quick.
A dragon, lion thingy, majority, and a fighter.
And a fighter. Both of
and a
them.
dragon.
And a lion. And a fighter.
How do you just like come up with these glowing words?
And sticking to the normalcy here, I'm Aaron, and I play
Cunning
Finley,
linguist.
the halfling barbarian.
Alright, so for anybody who hasn't seen it before, that's a half-breed fighter right there. Azencross.
Human monk.
And he plays Mitch.
And he plays Mitch. And Cassie plays Nadia, a human monk. They just like to screw around.
Well,
We've
one
just
of
been
us.
so good about it.
I know, and it was
Yeah.
going so
For
nice.
all of 1 episodes.
Yeah. So, Mitch, you ready to tell everybody what happened last week?
I think I got a decent grasp on this.
Oh man, you got sucker punched.
May need a little help from the compadres over here.
Could you be a
To
compadre?
back this up.
Yeah, Aaron's got you covered.
Yeah,
I was
Aaron.
like, what?
Yeah, because you
Done
totally
whatever.
watched the episode to make sure you were caught up for this week, right?
Every episode I've missed, I did watch.
Oh.
Bang, bang.
Did you hear? Did you hear? Did you hear the sound of the gauntlet being thrown down?
Yeah, just saying.
I did hear a snap off in the distance.
So on that note,
Just fast forward through.
yeah, we are currently in the town of Oxborough. We were traveling to the Redwood from Valendale. God, it's been so long.
You guys haven't been there in a while.
Yeah, from Valendale on a mission for Siegfried Van, where we're trying to catch ourselves an invisible monster that we know nothing about. Seems.
We know plenty about it.
We know it's invisible and it's a
in the
monster.
redwood.
You don't even know it's invisible. You just know people can't see it.
Oh.
Maybe it's coming.
Oh.
It chooses.
Just makes everybody blind. But only to it.
So we're on this mission, and we stopped in a town called Oxborough on the way.
We moved in.
Yeah, we.
We live here now. It's our home.
You've
Well,
only
the
been
retirement home.
there for like 5 days.
Really?
Feels like a lot longer, but
So yeah, while we were there, we discovered that the mayor had been murdered, and we found ourselves a Finley.
Hi.
Yeah.
Now today on Clockwork.
Finley.
In this town, there was lots of talk of religious members that are generally not so socially acceptable in this world. We spent some time kind of investigating, promised a bounty on the mayor, or on information of the mayor's murder, and over time, we've kind of spoken to lots of these different cults.
they're in this society they are considered cults.
Yeah.
They're not considered religious factions.
So we've kind of built relationships with these individual cults, and after a while, we've kind of determined that the mayor was not actually murdered. Due to interactions with the guard and the fact that this is actually on the Eastern Watch, martial law was declared, and a bunch of these religious members were to be executed, publicly executed. So as tensions rose and some of these groups were trying to save their people, we found it on ourselves to kind of solve this issue. Why are you giggling at me?
I'm not. I'm laughing at chat.
Okay. So we were trying to basically settle down the town and try to save some lives. So as this was occurring, we started off last episode underneath the mayor's office with said mayor. We captured him and Man, now
We had just brought him up and out at the start of the last episode.
Why are you breaking his confidence?
I know. It's because all the giggles and all the. I can't even.
All right.
Do this.
So you guys were investigating the mayor's death. You guys through various fights and encounters. One of you having been captured and tortured by the group that at least claims some responsibility for everything that was going on. In fact, the mayor showing himself off to you in person while you were captured. You escaped, informed the group of this. The group then went into this dungeon where you were held for a while, attacking it, killing many of the members inside. You guys eventually found the mayor, managed to overcome him, knock him out, and you guys had him as your prisoner.
Just saying, you probably should have told us what he looked like before we started swinging.
Yeah. Noted for next time.
He did say like, "Oh, it's you."
Okay.
So as we had him as our prisoner, we ended up contacting Harper, of the Magtherion religious group. I suppose I'm trying to be nice.
Politically correct.
So yeah, we ended up contacting her, and we were able to find a place to hide the mayor so that we could use him as collateral to talk to the captain of the watch, the general of the watch rather, and try to work out a deal to save some of these people. So we hid her in the library of the town that, due to previous events, had been slightly burnt, and people weren't in anymore. Inhabitable, I suppose.
The university.
Oh yeah,
That's
the
where you-
university. I always say library.
You always say library. It's a
Every
university.
single time.
Because we saw a library there, so that's what it has. That is very Azencroft.
Yeah.
Library, it's got
That's a
books in
library.
it.
So you guys
People
took
were.
you guys took the mayor to the university and stored him there while you traveled off on your own to talk to the general, potentially a suicide mission, considering one of your numbers had said that the general was involved in his capture and torture.
Yeah. So I ended up approaching the keep, was kind of harassed slightly by some of the guards before getting an audience with the general herself. Upon sharing some of the information, she originally thought that I was trying to, what's the word?
Deceive.
Not deceive. Use the mayor against them. Blackmail, I suppose. Try
Yeah.
to blackmail them with the mayor for some unknown purpose. So I ended up leading her back towards the university, not library, and showed her that the mayor was actually there. Once we kind of worked out a deal, she said that I would be able to talk to her the next day to work out plans, and we discussed potentially being able to save some of these religious groups in exchange for them leaving the town. So we ended up going back to Amelia Brighthammer's house, where they were kind of planning the counter-assault once all of the hangings were about to take place, and told them, and got their promise that they would all be willing to leave the town. Had the general held up her side of the bargain. Yeah, I'm all kinds of messed up today, guys. My apologies.
Why are you usually like that?
So we slept for the day and got back at it in the morning, where we could actually talk to the general and finalize the plans. She discussed a route that the caravan was traveling, where we'd be able to take some of the carts with prisoners on it and kind of switch them out down an alley so that we'd be able to get people to escape. So returning back to Amelia's house, we didn't return, did we?
No. So you guys
Went back to the keep.
you guys all gathered up at the fort.
Yeah, we sent Harper back to kind of discuss
Yeah.
with the other groups what was about to take place, and we got ready to lead the caravan.
Take our part as,
You
disguised
guys
by the
were
guards.
disguised as members of the guard that were going to escort these carriages to the square where the hangings were to take place. You guys, along with some of the general's personal guard, disguised themselves as the standard guard and joined this convoy headed for the square. At a predetermined spot, a cart of a merchant cut off part of the convoy, allowing the carriages to sneak off into an alley, and were immediately replaced by two carriages that looked very similar. While you guys were in the alley, kind of hiding out, waiting for the rest of the convoy to pass, you were confronted by someone that you've seen before, although you weren't there. And then they summoned a series of creatures that engaged you guys.
And boy, wasn't that armor fun then.
Yeah.
I threw it, hit a lot of
It wasn't
things.
so bad.
You guys engaged in a rough fight. The general's personal guards were actually taken down during the fighting. You were getting help from a few different sources, including one that you could not see. And eventually you did win out the battle. Following that, you guys proceeded down into the sewers just underneath where you had ushered all the prisoners out of the carriages, and were just collecting yourselves.
Well said.
Wow.
But
Don't do that.
he backed me up.
Definitely a tough fight, though. Even
Keep it
Asin
inside.
went down for once.
Yeah, as in
was the
did go
first
down
time.
temporarily.
Then again, the armor was fun.
As far as I know, it's the
Armor was
first
great.
time.
Yeah, I think that was the first time.
It might have been the first time that you've actually gone down.
I
And
think that's the
only time.
first fight I haven't.
Other than the
fallen
dream
down in.
time when you were the lion.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
this time.
Just saying, just saying.
Okay, so, what are you guys doing? You've just climbed down this ladder into the sewers. You have a collection of the prisoners that you've just freed. Harper's with you. You guys are gathered up. Actually, Harper left. My apologies.
I
Harper
loot-
left with the
I loot
carriages
the
to go
demons.
hide them. You have
You
already
already
looted
did.
the demon.
I only
You,
grabbed the
you have the spear.
Okay. That's all they had. Okay.
Oh yeah, there was.
You check his pockets.
He has no pockets.
Pockets.
I search for traps.
He has the. I mean, he was wearing the plate armor, and the spear. That's
Okay.
all he had.
Fair enough. I'm still holding that, so.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he's down here because we just started stuffing things down.
You, yeah,
the
you
sewer.
guys shoved all the corpses down into the sewer.
Oh, go! Jump on it!
It's a pretty big hole. But yeah, you guys are gathered up underneath.
Remember, myself and someone else made a bit of light at the end there.
Yep.
Well then,
Oh, that was fun.
As you've gone down and seen the prisoners there, you did meet with Sylvester.
Yes. And then wasn't there two members of Gara?
Yes.
Okay.
Sylvester was there with two of the Golden Knights.
Fair enough. All right then.
you have a strange idea of what's fun.
Yes. Well, that wasn't.
You just said it was.
I'm gonna give you a book about sarcasm.
Some things never change.
We can read once we get these prisoners somewhere.
Yes.
Which way, Sylvester?
This way. Let's meet up quickly and get out of sight.
Yes.
He'll start walking away with the two Golden Knights. All the prisoners kind of fall in and follow. You go through some winding passages down here. There's a few crossways. A couple of them are completely barred off. One of them you actually find is collapsed in, but he seems to know the way pretty well around here. Makes his way through. Eventually you come out into a more open, almost like a cistern, round room. Hole in the middle, you can see there's a couple small streams of this dark fluid that's kind of running down out of different areas in the room into the middle. It's gathered up with all kinds of people here. You can see a whole bunch of a bunch more of the Golden Knights. You can see a bunch of the followers of Bahamut are here. The other two leaders are here. There's a few other people wearing some assorted outfits that you haven't seen before. You're not really sure who they're associated with.
Didn't think it was quite this labyrinthine under the city. Quite the place.
Well, these systems are old, built on top of other systems older than them. Gets confusing.
It would.
Convenient for getting around for people who don't want to be seen, I suppose.
For anyone who wants to walk around in this muck.
Not ideal, I suppose.
All right. So
So we're together.
yes,
Where do we head from here?
Adeline kept up her end. So
We gotta make our way out.
You can see everybody else is kind of like spreading out, and they're meeting back up with friends that they have, and kind of gathering themselves out around the cistern.
I mean, the general can only turn so much of a blind eye. Sure, we can get out without too much undue trouble, but we can't just walk out in the streets.
No. Do you guys know of any of these roads that lead out? Maybe one of the older ones?
Oh, you can get out in a lot of places in the city. You just have to look about and go in the right direction. At this point, you are in this room as you were waiting to take part in the assault.
Alright, well I guess this is probably the lot of them then. Should maybe go try to discuss with some of the other leaders about where they're gonna go.
Well, as is your prerogative, I'm getting my people out of here.
Who is talking right now, by the way?
Sylvester.
Gotcha. Well,
You have a place in mind that you're gonna go?
We'll find somewhere. For now, I think it's time we had some rest.
nice meeting you, Sylvester.
Been a pleasure. Sure I'll see you all before you leave. He turns and he walks away.
Well, flag down your friends, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I'm assuming they're all heading out with their people when they're ready at this point.
Well, I don't imagine they're staying around.
Yeah. I guess we'll try to look for like Amelia or Karu.
Yeah.
Okay, make an investigation check.
15.
20.
20.
Cool.
You do see them. They're over to the far side. Just kind of, it looks almost like they're counting.
Head over there.
Yeah. Wait till they're not doing so much of that. 32, 13, 12.
You're doing it for a little while. Finally, Hikaru's like, yeah, well, what is it?
They all accounted for?
Kind of hard to say in this crowd, but seems like it.
Good. I just wanted to make sure everything was kind of in order.
Well, I mean, we got our people, so no fun for today, I guess.
Well, I guess that's good. You guys have a place in mind where you're going yet?
Kind of hard to come to somebody one day and say, well, you have to leave, and then the next day say, where are you going?
You can't tell me you didn't have a backup plan or a place to run in case everything went badly like this.
If I came and burned down your house, where would you go?
Been there before. Not exactly the most fun thing to do, but you find family, friends.
And if all your family and friends were in that house?
Been there before. Yeah. Not a lot of options at that point.
Well, at least all your friends survived this fire.
Yeah. For the most part. What about you guys? Now that you've run about and stopped a war, what do you plan to do?
We're off to the Redwood. So, where were we originally headed before we ended up here?
Alright, well, nice knowing you. I guess people who want to die will just keep trying until it happens.
I guess that's true.
Who is this talking? Amelia
Hikaru.
or
Hikaru.
She's great.
Well, I guess, yeah. I'm not the face of the most happy news you've heard before, but I hope you guys do well. We're gonna take off, I think. You guys are good from here.
Well, we'll get everybody organized and moved out. Yeah, well, nice seeing you guys. It's been fun. Go thrash some witches for me in the Redwood. And it claps you on the shoulder.
We'll do our best.
Just walking off.
No wonder you wanted to go to the Redwood. Got you a type.
Amelia kind of walks forward and goes, well, seems that your method was right in the end. Thank you.
No problem.
To be fair, it was a pretty lucky gamble that she held up her side of the bargain. No offense, but it was not. Well, it worked. He's got some good ideas sometimes.
Hasn't made the right choice, and did a lot of help.
I hope it's worth it, though. I mean,
And
I know you guys don't want to leave, and that makes it hard because I don't want to be the person who convinced you to do something you didn't want to do.
You know what? Screw this place. We're done here anyways. Going somewhere fresh. It's needed to happen, I think.
It happens sometimes. I mean, I made a fresh start. And I think it turned out pretty well for me.
We've all been there. It's what led us here. It's what's going to keep on leading us. Take care, Amelia.
But he did do well for this, and I was wondering if, I don't know if this is something you guys can do, but Asin could really use a good weapon, and I'll pull up the spear. We found this. It's cursed, and I've seen you guys use the light. I was wondering if this is something you could remove from him. So.
You can see when you pull it out and bring it near her, she recoils from this.
Oh, sorry.
Ooh, she's going to kill you.
He's gonna Sparta kick you down that cistern.
Where would you have gotten that?
We were attacked by this evil thing, and it was the weapon it was holding. I inspected it. It's cursed, but there is some power with.
You all notice that all the golden knights around immediately turn around and are looking directly at him.
Wasn't exactly a nice thing to
This
get stuck
is.
by.
She kind of takes a step back towards it again. This is not a nice thing.
Yeah, that's why I wanted it off the streets. But I wanted to see if we could make something positive out of it. If it's something you can do.
She reaches out for it and pauses for a minute, then closes her hand slowly around it.
Oh.
Oh no. Don't kill a leader right before we
Suddenly a demon.
You can see a look of concentration on her, and you can see it's almost like a struggle.
Mm-hmm.
You can see in her eyes she's straining against something. And then it breaks and she kind of like blinks for a second. This is beyond me. I don't. This was something made by something foul, something old. There's nothing I can do about that. Be careful having that near you.
Yes, if nothing can be done for it, I find I'm finding a deep, dark hole that no one can ever find it.
Well,
It tried to attack me when I first got it. I shrugged it off, but anyone else uses this, it will fight back.
well, speaking of deep dark holes, how far does that one go down?
Quite a ways, but even the deep dark holes, there's things that live there. Nothing can be lost forever, unfortunately. If history tells us anything.
Of course.
Do with it as you will, but please be careful with it.
Yeah, I hope to have this thing away from me as soon as possible.
If we weren't already out so far, I'd say probably take it back to the Arcanum. If they can't break it, they've probably got a place to lock it away. They know better than most.
Yes, I just fear bringing it into the city.
As much as I'd like a champion's weapon, kind of freaks me out a little bit.
I thought I'd try.
Does look cool.
Did put quite a few holes in you.
So, it's good thinking. I don't know all that much about their side of magic, so
Yeah.
maybe they could do something, but I saw what was throwing that around.
Yes,
Might as well have been a part of it.
that's true. But it's not part of it anymore.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
Goes over to you. Yes. Kind of looks you over. You'll make a fine champion someday. Thank you.
Thanks again.
Shakes your hand. Now, I've got to get all my people out of here. But I was hoping that perhaps we'd see you all tonight before you left town. Before we all leave town.
You'll be here tonight?
Well, not here. This place is disgusting. But maybe we'll come by the place where you're staying tonight.
I'd like that.
Yes.
We all would.
Very well. Just kind of pushes past you, and then just starts yelling at everybody, just barking out orders.
I guess we should get our stuff in order. We should finish up what we need to today.
Yeah. You're looking half dead on your feet, as and you need to get some rest too.
Probably a good idea, but yeah, probably a good idea.
First time I've seen you get knocked down onto your back and not get right back up.
I'm gonna head over to Finley.
I don't think I was
Okay.
at that too long.
Oh, you noticed Finley?
Yeah.
He hasn't said anything.
Hey, Finley.
Hello.
I just want to apologize for everything that was that happened.
Okay.
I mean, we knew you were upset and what happened didn't please you, but
Oh, we can't always be
unfortunately
in the
things.
right. I'm just glad it was wrong.
We're all kind of glad, you know. But
Well, sort of.
come on, let's go get a good night's sleep.
What time is it?
I suppose.
Like, middle of the afternoon.
This doesn't really,
You guys did sleep for a lot of the morning, too.
Yeah.
Because you didn't get much sleep last night.
That's true. Let's go drink heavily.
Oh boy.
At least bandage your wounds before that.
I'm not feeling too much for this. Let's go, guys. Let's try to make our way out of here.
The way you drank, by the time evening rolled around, you'd be more whiskey than blood.
Would that work?
No.
I'll look for an exit of some kind.
Yeah, there's several tunnels leading out of here.
I'll start wandering off to one of the side tunnels and try to make my way up.
Good.
I'll use my my knowledge of the outside and hope to God that I don't come up in the middle of a patrol.
Okay. Make we'll call it a survival check.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
See if you know which direction you're going
I
underground.
mean, I gotta follow because I got the light. You can't see otherwise.
That was
Alright.
promising.
Oh, you should message Rael. Where's Rael, Finley?
6.
6? Okay. Rael, well, he wasn't directly with him. Rael, you've seen him a few times. He was leading everybody and guiding them through the sewer system to get to here and organizing all of this. You haven't seen him since news came from Harper
Oh,
that all the prisoners were going to be safely switched out from the convoy.
okay. To be honest, I have no idea. But I haven't seen him for quite a while.
He doesn't have the box anymore.
Nope. Damn it! Now I gotta make 2 of these.
He'll show up eventually. That's how it happens, right? Let's go.
Got 2. I wonder if we can just pair them or if we'll be able to set them up. Code all or just the ones you want.
I'm gonna start wandering.
Yeah.
So he's following you guys. You pick a tunnel, start heading down into it. It goes along for a while, twists and turns a couple times. Every so often you do see a little bit of light filter down where you can see there's a grate.
Yeah. I'll try to climb up towards one of the grates if there's like a ladder kind of deal.
Okay, so you climb up to one of the grates.
And then I'll listen to see through the light if there's people talking and wandering.
Make a perception check.
20?
20. You can hear people talking. It just sounds like people who live here engaging in different daily business. Some of them are actually talking about the hanging. They obviously just attended it. They all seem quite pleased by the guard kind of taking command and just shutting down the cults and executing all the people involved.
Does it sound busy up there?
A little busier than usual. It sounds like there's a lot of people out and about today, which has been very unusual for this town.
There's lots of them.
Lots of who?
People.
And find another one.
You make your way. Make another survival check as you choose another direction to head.
That's a 9.
Okay. So you continue on. Excuse me. You continue on down the tunnel until you find another one of these. You kind of go up to the top, listen. You can still hear quite a few people. They sound a little more distant from this one. Like there are people around, but maybe not directly on top of it.
Okay. Seem a little distant. Maybe it's a better shot.
I'm not exactly the kind of guy who,
Just
does
go for
this.
it. Just go for it.
At this point,
We're
would we
gonna
have
look weird no matter what.
would we have put our armor back on, or would we still be? I guess I'd
If
assume so.
you've chosen to put your stuff back on, you have it all.
Probably, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we still have the guard stuff with us?
You can keep it with you.
I don't.
He threw his off somewhere.
I'm still wearing mine.
You threw Gedrick's breastplate at somebody.
Yeah, I did. I didn't have time to get it off.
So I had to climb up and climb
That's
out.
why I didn't have time to switch out.
Yeah, well, he's standing on the ladder listening right now. Okay, make an athletics check.
Burst your way through.
Well, I have to open it.
Yeah.
9.
Yeah, you struggle with it for a while. Kind of stop, like collect yourself again, and then like, shoulder up into it, and just heave it up off. It flips over. You climb up out. You're in kind of a small throughway behind the building. Looking around, you can see the buildings here are still that same very old, very worn gray brick. Though they are covered with a lot of those the same brass pipes and cables and things that you remember seeing on your way to the fort.
Okay. Well,
Ones and twos. Ones and twos. Don't go out of his group. Quick, but
go.
fine.
Did you take the armor off? Just
I haven't had time.
same. I'm starting to think I should take it
I mean,
off
you could have
now.
taken time. It doesn't take
Yeah.
too long to take off the breastplate that
Yeah.
you were wearing as part of the guard.
I'll do it now just to toss it back down.
You're just gonna drop it in the sewer.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what we did with everything else.
Alright, so you guys climb up out.
Yep.
Okay. You find your ways yourselves in this little throughway behind the building. What do you do?
I'm gonna peek my head out a little bit. Just check to see how many people are watching.
Again, the streets are busier than you've seen them here in your whole time here. It's not that there's a big press of people where you are, and not necessarily watching where you are. As you're just the throughway you're in isn't important. There's no reason to really watch it. They're just moving about doing their own thing.
Just try to blend in if you can. He's locking.
This coming from you.
So you guys all head out together.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys push out into the street. Start making your way along it. Who's leading?
Probably hasn't.
Probably me.
Okay. Make a survival check.
Oh no.
He's out of the sewers. He's fine now.
Yeah, no, I'm good now. 21.
Hey.
Okay.
Or no. Yeah. No, 20.
20? Okay. So, kind of looking around, gauging where the sun is, you figure out which way you have to go to get back towards the inn. You start heading south, trying to get back to the main road. It takes a little while to get there. And when you do get on it, looking either way, you can see you're actually pretty close to where the fort is at this point. You've come pretty far east. You guys get onto the main road again. Way busier than you've seen it. A lot of traffic out and about on here. You guys go pushing your way through downtown, past all the shops.
Can we pass the fabric store?
Yeah.
1 second, guys.
Like it's not directly on the main road. You'd have to cut off to the north, but you can get there.
Let's go to the fabric store.
Do you know where that is? Were you over there?
I don't remember. It was a long time ago. I feel like I was.
There was a couple different trips there.
Were you part of the dress bit?
I don't know. It was so
And
long ago.
Were you? Well, I mean that was.
I think he knew of the situation.
At one point, we would have told him, yeah, we were at fabric
It
store.
would be easy enough for him to
Yeah,
say,
I don't
like,
think he
I'd like
knows
to
where
get
it
some
is.
fabric. Do you guys know where the store is?
Yes.
Fair point.
I feel like Finley needs to get some fabric.
Well, you're not wrong, but I'm a little broke again.
We'll figure it out.
What?
You went in there to help us, so
So,
we'll figure it out.
I
Oh,
suppose
we'll swing that way then.
there's no reward money, so we're all broke.
Why is there no reward money?
Because it was
Just
We
for
kinda took
information
a
on
different
his death,
path on
he
that.
wasn't Dead.
to
Yeah,
save.
they told them he wasn't dead. That's information.
Yeah, we got rewarded by saving lives.
Yeah, and also
Okay.
not being killed.
Then we solved the cat head. We solved the
Yes.
nothing. And
Yes.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright. I can live with that.
We'll head to the.
Okay, so you guys head to the fabric store. You push inside. Very small, very cluttered. There's just tables with bolts of fabric everywhere. You kind of have to like push your way through the tables. You can't really see the far corners of the store. We did.
So I'm gonna talk. There's somebody manning the store, or
Yeah.
currently?
Don't see anybody.
You gotta find her.
Hello. Not like knock on the counter. Is there a counter here?
If you find it. All you see is you've pushed in and it's like right up to the door. There's just these tables with very little room between them with these
I
big
will knock
bolts
on
of cloth that go
knock
up.
on a table.
So you just like bang on a table. No answer.
Hello?
Make a perception check. It's hearing.
20.
Right? You hear back a really faint voice. Is someone there?
Yes.
What? 1 minute, dear. You can hear some banging and shuffling. It sounds like a table gets pushed to the side at one point. And coming out from between the tables, you see the older dwarf woman that you remember from before. White hair, scissors still put through the bonnet at the back of her head. Oh, yes, dears. What can we do for you?
Didn't know. He wanted to come here.
What do you need?
She looked at you expectantly, like,
Oh.
so, were you looking to make something? Or,
Well, I'm looking for just a simple like burlap. I'll just like it's more or less to wrap the sphere in,
burlap.
or something along that. Something
That's a
simple.
horrible material to use.
Yeah.
Perhaps the wrong style for Bella.
I don't know any fabric that's linen.
We're
I don't know.
nicer.
He means cheap.
Yes.
We'll look.
We can do that. If you, kind of looks around for a second, and you kind of see like hop up and try to see over the two. I believe it's all over. And she starts pushing her way through the tables.
Right,
Disappears.
follow her.
Okay. So you follow her as best you can. At one point, you think you see her go around a corner, and you turn, and it's like, oh no, that's just white fabric. You kind of look around, push around, and you do find her in the back corner. His table, just very simple, like your primary colors. Very simple linens. You're just kind of standing there, like, all right. What color did you need?
Blue.
All right. Now, did you want the lighter blue, the darker blue? Maybe with a little green in there. It's kind of nice.
Surprise me.
Okay. Grabs a lighter blue off the table. And how much did you need?
How long is this thing?
It's the bolt. It's wrapped up.
No, the spear.
The spear.
Oh, the spear. The spear is. Make an intelligence check.
Yes, wrap it in cloth. That'll make the darkness go away.
I just don't want people to see it really.
That works. It definitely won't take a
6.
human shape or anything.
6. It's about 1 asin in length.
One acid.
I was gonna
Good
say.
measure.
Okay, about this much.
You bring it out.
Like
Bust out a measuring
subtly.
How do you bring it out subtly? It's way taller. Than
You have to be carrying this around.
Subtly.
Okay, so you pull out
Not
a spear,
pointy end first.
and she kind of like.
I'm just trying to cover this. Make a nice weather cozy.
All right. Well,
She starts hissing and melting.
she kind of like looks at it, looks at you, and starts like making measurements on you. Okay. All right. Well, That be everything?
For me, yes. How much is that?
Well, just give me 1 minute to cut it, and I will let you know.
Of course. Okay.
Starts scurrying off to the table. You follow her?
I try to.
You follow along, pushing your way through the tables. There's a couple places where she kind of like ducks under the table and keeps moving. You make your way through. You find there is a counter in the middle of this shop with various rulers and measuring tapes and scissors. She lays it out, counts it out, cuts it, folds it back up, and goes, that'll be 5 silver.
I'll pass her the 5 silver.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Of course.
Bye.
And then I believe he needs to. I'm gonna let him browse a bit, see what he needs, and then we'll come find you.
Okay.
You're not
give
with me
a-
currently, are you?
I don't know.
Did you follow me through all of this?
I don't know how much what you're willing to spend.
We'll figure it out.
You should. Okay.
Like
He said, "Go pick up
You
your
have-
stuff. Go for
I
it,
have-
man. Go for it."
Egyptian gold and silk.
Just like gold thread.
Like-
Get me some stuff too.
Like, what parts of your suit do you need to replace?
The entirety of it.
How much can you use from what you have?
Almost nothing.
I have.
It's intended.
I have 55 gold.
Oh,
What can we do with this?
I don't know. I don't want to use all of your earnings, but I have 16, and that will get me nothing.
Just do like what you did for me. Take the gold, make yourself something, make something else, and pay them back out of the profits.
We can try. My suit was very difficult to make. And very
We will
expensive.
succeed. Trust me.
Maybe you'll have to go with something a little less extravagant for the time being.
Or you could buy it yourself.
I can't. Alright.
I mean, the man's trying to help you.
I know. It's just like hesitant. I'll just go start looking at some of the nicer cottons.
Okay. You look around there.
The silk.
They got lots of different things here. You can get pretty much whatever you want.
He's gonna try and get like as close as he could to what his suit was made out of, but in like the lower end material. So it's just like blacks, couple whites, stuff like that.
Okay. Your suit is pretty finely made. If you're doing it on the cheap for cottons, you're not gonna.
It's not gonna. Look
It's not gonna be like your
nice.
suit. You can get some nice fabrics.
Yeah.
Go nicer.
No, they're too expensive.
Do an IOU.
Okay. Are you getting enough for just for the suit or for others as well?
Okay. We'll get enough for the suit and then enough to make, I guess, try and make another dress. But
To make a dress
yeah.
out of the same type of fabric?
Figure out
How much was it to make that previous dress? I forget.
30 gold?
Something like
I
that.
don't remember.
Is it-
Depends
I
what you
think it was
got.
30 gold
I think it was like 20 gold for
And
the
white.
nicer silk.
Material.
Just the red
Get-
and black.
get as much as you need.
Because
for your suit.
you bought a bunch for the shirts at the same time.
Oh right, yeah.
Get as much for your suit. We'll figure out the rest later.
Okay. Stop telling me to go big. He's got 50 gold. I don't want to just get. Sorry, it's all gone.
We're about to be paid again.
Okay,
You
fine.
assume.
So then he'll just go straight to the silk section then.
Yes.
Okay.
There we go.
He's gonna get a couple really dark reds. One that obviously the same black that his suit was made out of. And then I think what would be a good color to offset the red. Yes, I'm genuinely thinking.
Let's go for the blacks.
Gold.
I mean, if you're
like a
if you're
really
looking-
dark gray.
Can you please dress
You
like
could go
that?
contrast with like a royal blue, or you could go like a silver. Or
That's
gray
what
or
I
Oh, yeah, the silver.
Royal blue.
We'll get a silver to go with it.
Okay.
Royal blue and dark red, you animal.
Dark red, black, silver.
Okay. So, first off, for your suit, you going with the cotton?
No, we'll go
No, no.
With the-
material.
With something nicer? Okay.
This makes him happy.
I was going with silver.
So those are the dark grays and white?
Yeah, well, that's the black and
Those
the
two,
white
the dark
Okay.
for the suit, and then
That's bald.
for the dress it's gonna be the silvers and the dark red.
Okay. So So you're making one dress. What size are you planning to make it about?
The dress, it'd be.
Because there's a big difference between making a suit for you and
Yeah.
making a dress for somebody
I know.
a lot taller.
The dress again, I guess we'll go with average female height.
Okay.
A little taller than Nadia.
Yeah.
Hey, I am average.
No, you're not.
Yeah, me too.
Already suits for little people.
Okay. So you gather up the ones you want. You take it to her. She has a little scratch pad there. She starts doing some quick math on. Scratches it all out. Starts over again. Okay, perfect. For all of those, 38 gold.
Oh, okay. I can take out 10 of my own gold. Feel like didn't cover all of it. I can get some.
I'll toss 14.
I'll toss 14.
So she counts it all out.
And I go to put it down. I'll go to be like, I understand what that suit means to you.
Thank you.
Well, seems to all be in order here, dears. Perfect. And she's laying it out and actually cutting the fabrics. Bundles it all up and hands it to you guys.
Okay. I just gotta look up
Make sure you write down what you have.
The fabrics.
Right. Well, you dears have yourself a lovely day. Hopefully find your way back out. Sorry, bit of a mess.
I'm sure we can find our way.
Glad I didn't knock anything over yet.
Oh, don't you worry about it. I'll make sure it's cleaned up.
It's true.
Thank you for everything.
No problem. Hope to see you guys again soon.
Yes.
Right.
I'll head out.
Yeah, you guys head out.
Yep.
Yeah. So that completed. What are you doing?
To the. So we head to the inn.
Yeah.
I mean, Pterodoc is probably going stir crazy.
If he's,
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, we should probably go there. I gave him some gold at least.
You what?
Probably having himself a good time.
How much?
He's probably fine. He's a small boy.
He's a little too clever.
He's smarter than me.
That's not hard.
I gave him 5 gold.
He's a lot smarter than you.
You what?
He might be dead. We need to go.
You guys make your way back to the main street. Walking along it, heading west. It's a long way to go from where you guys were on the eastern edge of town. Again, very strange feeling being in this town. There's a couple times you actually have to like step out of the way of carts coming through, and just it's a lot busier on this street than you're used to at all. Eventually, you do make your way back to the Crystal Water Inn. What are you guys doing?
Rushing in. I'm looking for my son.
He's not your son, he's your squire.
You shut up.
Oh, damn.
I just imagine he's in the bar, like squawking at people, like 2 drinks in his hand.
Yelling at the moon. Like in the middle of the day.
I'm gonna say this to you right now. Step parents are parents too.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. But he stole him from a farm.
They're real heroes.
Alright, so you rush in to your room,
Yeah, to my room.
straight to your room? Okay. So you go rushing in, burst into the room, look around, you just see like a very, very tired, bleary-eyed Daradoc kind of like lift his head up from the bed, look at you, and then just pull the blanket over and curl back up.
Oh, he's going through those.
Hey buddy, how are you? I missed you.
Aw.
Oh, Azencroft, so lame.
Oh, Dad, go away.
You feeling okay?
You make a perception check.
Is there puke on the floor? I don't know this. 7.
Okay. There's a second, there's a pause, and then throws a blanket off, kind of like gets up, hops out of bed. Just looks up at you.
You didn't have to get up. I'm about to go to bed. Oh my head. I'm trying to get my armor off.
He starts. He gives this long series of kind of like chirps, then just starts putting his clothes back on.
He's probably just swearing at you.
Just like,
You don't understand his language.
sorry, buddy, I was up all night and then a lot happened, but I almost got beat up pretty good, so I'm kind of glad you weren't there to see it.
Kind of like looks at you.
I'll show him some of the stab marks.
Just pecks at them.
So as he's looking at you, you're kind of like, yeah, and then this one he just like sucker punches you.
Whoa!
You can see he like cracks out into a grin, he chirps, and then he runs out of the room.
I'll just let him go. Yeah.
Like you can move.
It doesn't really hurt that bad. He's not terribly strong.
He's learning so well from us.
Alright, yeah, I'm going to bed.
Okay. You climb into bed.
So I go, alright.
What are you guys doing when you get back?
I'm just gonna go get to work.
I
So you
will
go set
help
to work?
Finley.
You gonna help?
I'm going to feel the silk and talk about how great it would be to have a dress.
And I'll
And if
say
he
she
needs
can
a
buy
model,
it. And I'll tell her she can buy it if she wants it.
or what are friends for?
Alright, make a tailoring check with advantage because you have a helper.
Yeah, I'll be making my suit first.
Yep.
So it was going to be a strength of will check.
Yeah, I didn't know if I was actually going to be helping or making it worse.
So 22.
22? Okay. So work's going well. You're pretty familiar with making clothes for yourself. You know your measurements pretty well. You set to work laying out the patterns and cutting and doing some of the primary stitching for it. It's a long job. It's going to take you a while.
Yep.
Especially considering you don't have like a proper shop to work with. You're doing it all by hand. It's going to take a long time.
Yeah, wow. It's gonna take like the whole night just for my suit.
Probably. Okay, so.
What do you say, Gidrick? Go have a drink and celebrate our good fortune?
Very much so. I'm not tired.
It is the middle of the afternoon.
And we slept.
Yeah.
Like recently. Yes. Let's do that.
Alright, I'll go drop off the armor and
Yeah,
everything else first.
I head up to my room, wrap the spear up,
Okay.
and then kind of tuck it under the bed.
Okay.
So.
All things get hidden under the bed. They'll never look there.
After
Into the deepest, darkest place I can think of.
bed.
I'm just taking a nap, by the way. I already did get my full night's rest.
Yep.
Over the time, so.
Yes, I'll go get a drink. And food.
Okay. So you guys go down. It's a little busier than you used to. Two of the tables are actually full. You go down, sit at a table. Sydney's there. Oh, hey! Didn't think I was gonna see you guys today.
Well, we don't disappoint.
Well, just the end of my shift. But what can I get you before I go?
I'll take a beer.
Whatever you're serving up for lunch and whatever you suggest to
Yes.
drink with it.
Food as well.
A little late for lunch, but sure. See what we got back there. So it won't take long. He'll bring you out drinks and food.
We'll eat and drink.
Guess it's a good thing you your instincts were a little bit wrong about Adeline.
Yes, it was one of those. I'm glad I was wrong. I feel like it might have been a biased opinion, to be honest with you.
Well,
Plus, Finley seemed sure of it, and he was right about the first one, so
fair enough.
I had to trust on the second one.
We had you as the ace in the hole if we needed it.
Yes. Glad we didn't have to use that.
Mm. You'll have to tell him sometime.
I'll tell him eventually. But until then, for them to see me as normal.
When we're back in Valendale, right?
Yeah,
You gave your word.
I did. I'm nervous about telling her. try to sell me for gold. Ransom me up.
I don't think she would.
She wants to help her people.
Pardon?
Yeah, that's what she told me. Didn't really ask any further because the time wasn't really right, but
Who are her people?
I didn't really ask.
See? She got a good reason then.
Yeah. Unless they worship Vecna, and then they're not good people.
I didn't say they're good people. I said she's got a good reason.
Yeah, that's a fair point, actually, yes.
I mean,
Yeah, she's alright.
spend a bit of time, chat a bit,
Yeah.
eat, drink.
Okay.
Tell me more about the fire. What?
Bit personal, don't you think?
What do you mean? I mean, personal questions. I feel like I've answered some, you know?
It was a fire.
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen a fire. You were
Of course,
there.
I just want, you know?
Wasn't really much different than that, really.
Yeah. Where was this, oh, I had it written down. Owlbrook? No.
Elbrook?
Owlbrook?
The Elbrook Artificer Academy?
Yes.
Not
In my readings, I've never heard of it, but, you know, my readings were more.
not terribly far from here, to be honest.
No?
A few days east of here, I believe it was.
Of here, it's northwest.
Northwest of here? No, I thought it was, yeah.
You guys passed by crap, what's the name of it? Vanberg. When you were around the place where you met the mountain lion. If you guys had headed north, you would have gone like a day north and been in Vanberg.
Yeah, not terribly far from here. It's northwest now, just a bit north from Vanberg.
Of course.
I mean, it was more or less part of the town, but far enough away that, well, we weren't held to quite so many strict city bylaws, and things tend to go boom.
Yes. Yeah, okay. Is that what happened, I assume?
Didn't help things.
Of course.
A lot of people went missing that day. Don't know if they ran and didn't come back, or they didn't run. I didn't run. Got stuck.
I'm sorry to hear that, I assume. That explains.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's how I lost the hand.
Sorry to hear that. That's, you know, not the way that, you mean, it's not what you're studying for, you know.
Well, I mean, if it was any other sort of study, wouldn't have gotten it back, right? Then I couldn't have made the arm.
Did you make the hand? You couldn't make the arm.
Been working on the hand for a long time before that. Supposed to be proof of my graduation.
So I guess you never graduated. That sucks.
Not exactly, no. Finished the hand. Nice enough piece that it probably would have came up pretty alright as far as the class is concerned.
I'm sure you would have been top of your class.
I'd like to think so, but a lot of gnomes are pretty good at this. It's just a lot of competition.
Yes, the gnomes. Well, it's fantastic. I mean, I couldn't even tell until I was able to detect it. The other one, it moves, but in some way different than you'd expect. But that one's pretty realistic. I'm impressed.
Well, I don't know how much you've seen of this.
Seeing more and more.
Fair enough.
So were you from the town before that?
Nah, Valendale.
Oh.
Family was there for a lot of generations. Like I said, we used to own a shop there. And I ain't exactly been back since all of that. I don't even know if it's still around.
Ballendale.
Yeah.
Just haven't headed into that section, or?
Do you go back home?
No, I don't. But not yet, at least. Well,
It's been my answer.
I can respect that. But drinking.
Yeah.
Yes. Cheers.
Well, to the good things that have happened then.
For the good things. Today was a good thing.
Yeah,
You know.
for the most part. Tell that to my clotting wounds.
Today was a good day.
Yep. So you guys sit there, chatting it up, talking to each other. How long are you guys gonna be working on that?
Probably until it's done.
Just without break,
Yeah, more or less.
without food, without anything.
Probably stop to get something to eat and drink for once, and then go back to work.
Yeah. How long are you gonna put up with him sitting there and sewing?
I mean, how many hours are we talking about here?
Oh, several.
It's way more than that. To make an entire suit, he's gonna be working for days.
I will probably sit there for an hour and a half. I'll start, getting kind of whiny. Oh, wow, this does take forever. It's quicker just to buy it, isn't it?
It doesn't even look like he's making a suit. He just has like these different shapes and sizes of fabric that he's just putting thread through.
You sure you know what you're doing?
Yes. Quite well.
Maybe we should take a break.
You're welcome to.
Okay.
Take a break from
I'll
sitting.
come down later.
Okay. I'm gonna go get food.
So as you guys are sitting there and talking, Nadia shows up.
Hard day of work.
It's now more or less dinner time. You guys have eaten within the last hour, so you're probably fine.
Well, yeah, I mean, we did save, I don't know, how many people? We saved a lot of people. Good
I
day's
feel
work.
like it was something around the line of 50 or something like that.
Nah, I wasn't counting.
I feel
We
like they said
did
it.
kind of just trade lives for more lives. You do realize that, right?
What do you mean?
People were still hung. We just saved the bigger picture.
Probably people that were supposed to be hung anyway.
Those people were supposed to be hung as well. Not to put a negative feel on it or anything, but that's just the reality.
Did you watch people get hung?
Do you know that they were people?
No.
You don't know that they weren't just dummies?
True. It's just... Did we see the people get unloaded and, switch? It just went by?
You saw the other carriage go by. There were people in them.
For all you know, it was just gods that had things. I mean, he said it could be faked.
Hopefully, but...
Well, no shortage of criminals either. Ones that have done far worse things than being heretics.
On a better note, I cut fabric. I can now mend things. I can now make outfits. An hour and a half of training. I'm good.
I could have taught you how to mend things.
I don't know if your mending would hurt or not. You seem to add a lot of metal to things.
Not kind of pull out like a dagger and just go. Show her.
There's an awful lot of people here.
No, they haven't here.
You get in trouble for this all the time.
Yeah. It's about time that somebody else does.
You do it
This
too!
is generally a bad idea.
Just do it subtly.
Join me!
Do it without saying anything.
I'm actually not sure if it takes verbal components.
Double check real quick for you.
Yeah, I forgot my
Omnus, omnus spiritus.
He just doesn't want those red coat people coming
It
over
uses
after just
all
Yeah.
Verbal, somatic, and material. Because you need your lodestones.
But yes, just do it subtly.
Not doing that in a crowded room.
Just do it.
It also takes 1 minute to cast.
Sending takes a minute to cast? Huh.
The duration is instant because it has the effect, but it takes 1 minute to cast.
This is the dance of my people.
It takes me a little while.
Do it subtly.
I mean, I imagine it wouldn't be like a huge, like, involved spell, but it takes a while to do it.
Just like use the inner power you have within you. Just kind of like do it without saying anything.
That's not a thing that I ever going to do.
What are you talking about? That's how magic works.
That's not at all how magic works.
You just gotta.
I'd like to try. To channel my inner magic. He said that's all it takes. He's looking inside and going like this or something he did.
Well, you don't have to do that. If you
So you try
That's
to.
what you did!
So you try to do that?
Yeah, I'm good at channeling my inner
Make an
self.
Arcana check.
She learned. She learned for like half an hour. She's good.
She's a sorcerer.
Well, she knows how to mend things now too.
Okay, what negative? Okay, a 17.
17. You're pretty sure the mark on the table got smaller.
Ah, good teaching.
But you didn't do it subtly.
You don't do anything subtly.
I've changed your drink like 7 times subtly.
Yeah, but I know it still tastes bad and like you always giggle and stuff. I
Technically,
did
subtly.
catch you. I mean, you have people after you now.
Well, of course, but you know,
Will they be after me now?
probably. I'm gonna report you.
I'm on your side now, Kendrick. Don't worry.
Yeah, whatever happened with those?
Pterodot killed one, and then I did.
Wait, Pterodot killed one?
Yes.
Yeah. He didn't.
Must have a knife. Actually, speaking of Pterodot, he comes wandering over to you guys from the bar, plops down onto the bench by the table beside you, puts his drink on the table.
Is his drink alcoholic?
Do you try to get a closer look at it?
Yes.
Okay. So you like sit up and look at it. Yeah, he's got nail.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Well, I mean, he's tall enough to see over the bar.
If he can order it, he can have it. I don't even
He
care.
stole it. I'd be willing to bet.
As you like look at it and then sit back down, he just kind of like watches you. Takes a long sip, just watching you. Puts it back down.
I'm gonna cheers him. I'm gonna do it with 2 hands too, just cause.
Yeah, he has trouble holding it for
Yeah.
the weight, so he
You don't know?
always holds it with 2 hands.
He could probably count his age on his fingers. Talons, fingers,
How old are you?
feathers.
How old are you, Pterodot?
Caw!
On your hands.
Think he's a magician now, too.
He's 10.
Is he trying to mend the table too?
So I wonder when all those religious kooks are showing up.
Yeah, they'll probably show up eventually. Probably later during the day. Night.
Apparently this is a safe haven for them. At least Amelia's people.
Yes.
They just appeared from the shadows.
Did you just call me a kook?
Yes.
Are the people around the tables now them?
Make an investigation
You
check.
always check things too late.
Suddenly there's a bunch of bald
You
dudes with
say
brown
it and
robes.
then you
14
check.
whips.
14.
Use magic. and
It's
then check.
getting a lot busier here for the dinner hour. All the tables are full now. There's a couple people actually standing by the bar.
Are there any people I recognize? from
Any of those
the
people?
cistern.
You make an intelligence check.
Oh, I'm so good at these. 6.
Nobody stands out.
Does Pterodot look healthy?
Yeah, he looks pretty good.
Just wondering.
Make a medicine check.
Aha!
No, he's covered in larvae.
I mean,
He's writhing.
7. He looks good.
Yeah, he looks healthy.
Dead.
Well, I guess he's
a little pale.
Asin's doing pretty well then.
Been eating nothing but candy and drinking nothing but booze for the last 3 days.
He's living. the
So
high life.
basically, you know, what Aaron eats.
Man, I eat so much more than candy. You guys did never.
There's
Yeah, he's eating my
chips.
cheese.
Like I never
Right.
see it. That's the thing. How am I supposed to know you do anything different?
So while you guys are sitting there, every once in a while, Helena comes by. She'll get you new stuff, take away used up plates, old mugs, bring you new ones. Generally, anytime she goes by the table, she gives Pterodac's hair a rub.
How long has it been? How long's like Finley been upstairs working away?
Probably 3 hours.
3 hours. He hasn't come down at all.
No.
Alright, I'm gonna get like a sandwich.
Okay.
Like a sandwich.
It's a very elegant sandwich. There's like 3 tiers to it. There's a whole bunch
Is it
of
cut
like
into threes?
of like deli cut meat. No, it's like
Chips in the middle.
you got bread, you got some meats, a couple vegetables, another layer of bread, cheese, more meat, more vegetables, another layer of bread. It's all sandwich. It's very fancy.
For the toothpick.
No toothpick.
Can I request them for the toothpick?
Okay, they come out. It's got like a broken off skewer through it.
Down for it. Alright. I'll head up to Finley.
Okay, so you head up there. He's just sitting there, like kind of talking to himself. He's got a couple needles in his mouth, just like working away.
I'll just like kind of like hold out the food.
It's like through a mouthful and he goes, "Oh, thanks." Just grab that.
That
Should take the
classic
needles
lassie
out
sandwich.
first.
Oh, watch out for the toothpick.
It's very strange. He brought you this sandwich, and there's just like this broken off twig in it.
Well, if it hurt you, you could have
Friggin'
raged,
elves.
like sewed. That would have
The
been.
whole sandwich falls apart.
Ow! Thank you.
Pull it out.
It's gonna take a while for me to finish this all.
I figured. Just don't die by not eating.
I'm not going to.
Die other ways.
I want to die in general. Anyway, let's go back to sewing furiously.
Okay.
I'll leave.
So you leave. By this time, you'd probably be coming out of your room.
Sort of walking down.
Run into Gedrick in the hallway.
Super groggy. How's it going?
Not bad. Sleep well.
Very well.
Make a perception check.
Time for some ales.
God damn it. 13.
He's still looking a little bit roughed up from the battle. He's obviously been resting. You can see he's just there's a little bit of energy missing, a little bit of that fire that you're used to from Azencroft. It's just like not quite there. He's looking a little disheveled.
You alright?
Yeah. Got some sleep in. Time for a couple drinks. Doing fantastic.
Let's clean you up a bit.
Oh god.
There's just this furious howling gale that just blasts down the hallway and just like everything's pulled back. Your mane is just flowing out majestically behind you.
Yeah.
It's like it almost like stings, like stings your eyes. It's just like ripping along, and then it suddenly subsides. Like, all right, your hair's all sitting down nice now. A lot of the dirt and the grime just from like the day is gone.
Thank you.
Problem.
Saunter on over to the bar.
In case your lady friend shows up.
Yeah, gotta look nice for her.
The imaginary one.
I'll head down too.
You guys head back down. They're all sitting there, eating and drinking, having a good time. It's getting pretty full. There's a lot of people here.
Has Pterodog had a full meal? Like, did he eat?
Yes, 7.
Well, you guys were there?
Yeah.
No.
Get him a plate of vegetables.
Yeah.
You put the vegetables in front of him. He just keeps drinking.
Oh, great.
We've created an alcoholic bird.
I've put it in front of him. That's as much as I'm going to do.
I'll pick out a couple of the vegetables.
Okay.
Probably get a meal too at some point.
Yep. Helena's running around. You can see the other guy. I can't remember his name. Sorry, but the other one who's been serving you. He's here running around, and you do actually notice Sydney comes back, and he's running around trying to serve people. They are slammed. They're having trouble keeping up. But they do look after you. You can get food. You can get ale. Whatever you want. as you guys are sitting there for a while, after about an hour, Pterodoc says something to Helena. You don't know what. You never know what he says. She comes back out and she has a plate of food for him.
Has he's been good while we were gone?
Oh, my little buddy's great.
All right, good to hear.
He's just absolutely sauced.
All the time.
She's getting so many tips.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys are hanging out drinking. It's getting busy. Like I said, there's a lot of people standing around now, all getting drinks. You haven't seen it like this at all in your time here.
Now, he's got a big beer, and he's a little dude. Is he actually seem like he's getting intoxicated?
Make a perception check.
Wow, good. 9.
Seems fine.
Maybe she's not giving him.
Be a great one-off. Lost in the sauce. He's just biting his own war right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd just be hanging out for the most part for the evening.
Okay.
Just we heard from Amelia. We might wait and see if they stop by, chat with them or anything. But we're pretty much done here, I think.
Okay. Anything you're doing? You come down at all?
Oh, yeah, I guess I would come back down. Come down for a little bit.
Sorry, am I interrupting you?
No, I was just sort of staring up.
All right. So you guys sit there just enjoying yourselves, relaxing for a little while. Eventually, Finley does come down and join you guys. The place crowds in. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty hectic. It's really pressed in. As the night wears on, you do see some of the people that you do know from this town start showing up. Harper shows up. Amelia shows up. Hikaru shows up. Sylvester's there. You do see a few of the other ones that you've noticed in your time there. Caden's there. Jack is there. And a couple of the other knights and that you've seen around are
Is
in
Caden
this.
the dishwasher?
Yes.
Yes, he is. My man.
They're all just in plain clothing. But you do notice them coming in. The leaders all kind of gather around your table. Some of them sitting down and joining you, other ones kind of standing around.
Paradox getting the royal introduction to all of them.
Because he hasn't met most of them before.
Yeah.
All hail Pterodoc.
This is my squire.
Most of them kind of chuckle when you introduce them. And Pterodoc, for the most part, does a formal bow to them. Everybody just seemed it's pretty relaxed. They just seem to be wanting to unwind.
Sounds like a party.
Yeah, it was a pretty good time.
You ever drink from a bowl?
As it continues on, they do start talking to you guys a little bit and kind of paying attention around. You notice that pretty much everybody standing around the table now is their people, kind of blocking everybody else off, and then they do kind of bring the tone down a little bit and go, we were all talking and we wanted to thank you guys properly for everything that you've done.
It's unnecessary. You guys have. It was a great experience here. We appreciate you guys giving us the opportunity to even meet with you guys and.
Well, I mean, the big lummox made a promise, so we were just following through on that.
You get a shove from behind by Harper's okay, we're not talking to the general. We don't need to do the political thing. You did not enjoy this.
There were some uncomfortable times.
It was interesting.
So,
With my pain tolerance.
well, we hope, wherever we end up landing, that at some point we'll see you guys again. Know that you're always welcome wherever we are. At this point, Sylvester kind of gets up, walks over and goes, we do have something for the medic. Just as it's our specialty, we thought it might be something that you could find and comes in use. And he kind of reaches up behind him. And Jack puts something in his hand. He turns and hands it to you. It's a small fabric pouch zippered around the outside.
Oh my god.
It has the skull with the scythe symbol on it. And they hand it to you. Hopefully, you won't have too much need for this, but you guys seem to find trouble wherever you go.
Oh, we will most likely need this.
She wanted to thank us, so you give her pointy things.
You said it was pointy.
She's learning.
I'm a healer. No, everyone has to start at some point, guys.
I thought she was the medic of the group.
Yes, I am, and I've saved a lot of lives.
Self-proclaimed.
Thank you very much.
No.
Thank you. Thank
I'm
you
sure
so
it'll-
much.
I'm sure it'll be of some use to you guys. And then they all kind of like look at each other for a second, and they're all looking at Amelia. I guess, yes. Well, for myself, I do have something I'd like to present you guys with. It's very dear to us, I guess you could say. We've protected it for a long time, but with all that's happened and leaving this place, I suppose it's time it found a new home. And she brings up a bundle. It's wrapped in a nice gold cloth. Holds it in his. This is, well, like I said, it's very dear to us. I hope that this in some way repays all that you've done for us. She puts it onto the table.
Suppose we should say thank you.
Hikaru kind of looks at you. He's like, "You suppose, do you?"
Oh,
Yeah.
It's a bit overwhelming. That's all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Never.
Are we okay to?
Well, come on, open it.
Open it.
Go ahead, as in you
So
were on
you-
the best
you-
terms with her.
You flip it out. It's a fairly large hammer, very finely crafted, very nicely carved wood. There's some designs kind of carved and burned into the haft of it. It's got a large metal head on it, very fine, very smooth, very simple, large round striking end. It has the ball end on the far side. A little smaller than your warhammer, but pretty big, not exactly a working implement. As I said, this is a relic we've guarded for a long time, but it doesn't feel right to keep it anymore, I guess. It needs a new home.
Treat it well.
We're honored.
Yes.
Yeah, that's humbling. Thank you very much.
Yes.
I mean, we ain't exactly the pious type, right?
Yeah, well. Yes, I guess I could see that, but, people change. One day you might discover it for yourself.
Yeah. I guess stranger things have happened. Never thought I'd be saving a bunch of people.
Harper kind of leans in from where she is behind you guys and goes, you could also hit stuff with it.
Excellent point.
Probably best in his hands then.
I'm kind of like look at it. Does it look like something I could
Oh.
buzz people with
Whack
one
someone.
hand with?
Yeah.
I swing a warhammer around one-handed all the time, so yeah.
It's pretty similar to what you have. It's a little bit smaller. It's very nicely weighted, very easy to pick up.
This thing's gorgeous looking.
It's very, very simple but beautiful. It's very finely made.
I haven't seen something made that nice in quite a long time.
Does it have a name or a story?
Oh, none that's remembered. All I know is it's been passed down for a long time.
Something to ask some people, I guess. Maybe you can find something at the Arcanum.
So again, sorry?
So maybe you can find something at the Arcanum. They got quite the library out here.
Yes. We can
A
take-
lot of history going back.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you were the one that kicked all this in motion. It's up to you. If you want to use it,
We can figure that out later.
feel it's better in someone else's hands.
We'll make good use of it.
I imagine you will. Hopefully it'll help you, well, hopefully it'll be useful. Again, we very much thank you for all that you've done here. It's no easy thing, but I think it's for the best. We're all in agreement. It's a good thing for us. Going forward, we'll nothing but sunshine from here, right?
Well, let's hope.
Yeah, Hikaru's like, screw that, let's drink.
Yeah.
You know,
Hoorah.
raise it up. Everybody that's standing around is like raises it up. Start drinking. You guys suddenly the kind of quieted down mood of the group just lifts up and it just goes back to party. And now it seems like before it's almost like they were waiting, and now it's just let loose. Everybody here is just celebrating being alive. It gets pretty rowdy in here.
No.
No,
You have your tools here, right? You have your tools here, right?
Does anybody have a
Yes.
ball?
You could drill a hole.
God damn it.
We've just had this one.
We have these people on our side right now.
I'll go ask one of the people as they walk by handing out drinks. Do you have a ball?
You
We need a wooden ball.
shove your way through the crowd and try to find somebody. Eventually, you get to the bar. Demand a bowl. They provide you with one
Wooden bowl?
Yeah.
And a knife?
and a knife.
So I can carve a hole in the middle.
He has his tools.
They don't give you a knife.
Thank you very much.
There's a lot of drunk people pressed into here.
Make me proud.
Why do I travel with you idiots?
Sharpens his fingers, rotates his hand.
He'll disappear to go fetch something to chisel or make a hole in the bottom.
Okay.
Just you guys wait and see. This is ridiculous. This is how we get drunk. I don't know if you can handle it. And I'll look at Amelia when I say that.
Well, I mean, I do have the light on my side. I think I'll be fine.
She just called you out.
Make an engineering check.
This is what your skills have been reduced to.
15?
Putting a hole
15?
in
Yeah,
a bowl.
you make a hole in the bowl. Just wait. Just sit down.
I'm gonna die.
I don't have to drink from this tonight. That's what this means.
I'll take it. Yes, you do.
God.
Alright.
Damn
So-
honorless beast.
This is how it works. It's a simple instrument.
Wait. This is an easy way to show this. And I grab the bowl from you, and I grab an ale. Demonstration.
And I'll sit back.
I'll hold it over.
As you do that, there's a second glass beside you pouring, and Harper's just standing there.
And I just shiver.
Okay. More and more people join in. Make a Constitution save.
Not 20.
Yeah, just slams through it.
Yeah.
He gets about 6 ales through before they stop.
Hey.
Who says we stop?
Ooh.
Keep
And
going
that's
if
how
you
you do
want.
the ball.
I order alcohol.
It's tough to order more because it's slammed in. You'd have to go over and try to get some.
Alright, whatever, we'll finish.
Yeah, so you guys finish up.
Who's next?
I believe Hopper just volunteered.
Oh, no. No, I'd never expose your throat like that. Hikaru just kind of like, yep, that's me. She goes over and sits in the chair.
I love her.
You guys start pouring in.
I'm just gonna kind of like sit back and just watch this. Just like,
Oh, welcome to our group.
Oh.
Yeah, spills a little bit and whatever, but she powers through it.
From a boat.
This is exactly what he meant.
Did you want to give it a try?
so glad I didn't. No, I don't. Not at all.
What, are you
Don't
afraid you're
make
gonna
eye
ruin your
contact.
suit?
She powers through it. When it finishes, she jumps
That's what
up, goes into a
happened
wide
when I
stance.
tried to
I'm gonna mimic it so badly.
Whereas she's like incredibly fast to the point of not seeing and just like elegant and quick and smooth. Yours is just this awkward like flailing.
Magic. You're welcome. All right, Amelia. Let's see if we can drown out that light.
Wow.
Was that terrible? I can't tell.
You have so much to learn. He goes and sits in the chair.
Bring a bunch.
And you know I used to know a couple of dwarves back at Albrook, right? They'd outdrink 5 people for fun.
They're the only ones that have outdrank me consistently.
There's only one way to find out. Or 5.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna see if I can get her to drink 6 too.
To drink 6? Oh yeah.
Is she getting advantage?
She's not even big enough to hold
She's a
6. Where
Yeah.
does it go?
Yeah, she just slams through it. She doesn't even really spill. You know, you do notice that this bowl is working incredibly well. He's done it much better this time.
He's got a little hole on the side for aeration, and it just kind of.
It's just flowing. You guys are.
File down the bottom into more of a funnel shape.
You just
These
slip
antics go
through it,
on.
jumps out, just like, yeah. Nothing drowns out the light.
Cool clap on the back.
Yeah, this goes on for a while. You getting everybody involved.
Sylvester.
Sylvester does not.
No, I didn't think
Don't
so.
get Sylvester.
Sebastian.
What's that?
Or the dishwasher.
No, Sylvester.
Caden?
Caden. Why don't I can't remember his name ever.
Sylvester though, like he never engages with the bowl, but if you notice, he drinks a lot. He's got the bigger bottles of. He doesn't drink ale, but he drinks a lot. You do remember that they talked about the cult of Norel.
They celebrate.
They celebrate death with wakes. These guys, and you know, Jack and Steve are there. They are just hammering through bottles.
Oh wow.
Whereas some of the other ones, you notice usually a little more disciplined in life than that. Like the followers of Gera and the followers of Bahamut, and that they are getting just fall down drunk. But the followers of Nerol, just smashing through it.
Yeah. So.
But this goes on for a long time. The bowl ends up getting passed around the bar to people who aren't even involved in your little group.
Of
and
course
that.
it does.
It seems like everybody in the town is generally just trying to celebrate in that. Everybody feels kind of a release following the hangings. The party goes on most of the night until eventually everyone that's left is passed out.
That's good.
That's about right.
We'll call a break there so Mitch doesn't explode.
And I would like to thank. No, you can't go yet.
Yeah, let him
I'd like to
go.
thank Seafry92 and Zam Demon for the follow. That makes 200.
Yeah.
That makes
Technically, it
201.
makes 201.
201. But I'm saying like that hits the goal.
Awesome, we hit
That
our
puts
goal.
us to the Video Game Olympics, which will be announced eventually.
We are
We're gonna
going
figure it out.
we will gather up and we will talk
Yes.
this weekend. We will find a day,
Yes.
and we will let you guys know when that's going to happen.
Don't forget the turtle.
Turtle.
The turtle follow?
No, turtle donated $5.
Thank you for the donation, man.
Thank you.
I always appreciate it.
Cheers.
But this is us, as I figured, going on break. We're going to lose our shit on the way out.
Yeah.
So,
And just one more thing before break. I apologize to anybody in chat. Mine's broken. I haven't seen anything for the last hour and a half.
we'll fix that. We'll fix that. Anyways, lose your shit, guys.
Flip the tables!
Destroy the stream.
Don't do it with like Greg's dice on the table.
Oh
I'm
my
scared
God.
someone's gonna do that one
Just
day.
a cascade.
Are we muted?
I think we're muted.
We
We're back.
Alright. So everybody's drunk and stumbling off to bed or asleep on the table.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, which of you are drunk in the bar? Passed out.
I'm assuming. I don't think I would have gotten that carried away.
Make another con save.
I mean, I did get a nat 20, so. 16.
I would have went to bed.
No, you'd be pretty hammered by the end of the night, but you're not passing out anywhere.
At that point, yeah. Who's, like, are any of the leaders, though?
Most of them are kind of like wandered off. Sylvester and his followers are still there. Hikaru's passed out on the table. Harper you can't find. The other ones are gone.
Alright. Just kind of hanging out with them.
Alright. You just hang out there?
Yeah. Was Carmen around?
Uh,
In the bar?
You don't remember seeing her.
Alright, then after a while, I'd probably just take off to bed.
So you go to bed. Okay. The rest of you?
At some point, I would have dragged myself after getting tangled up with the bowl and just dragged myself upstairs and face down on the bed.
Face down on the bed. Get her.
I went to bed.
End up in
And
bed.
also know in a drunken stupor, I would have tried to swing it just to feel the weight. I'm just shitty in the room, checking out, feeling like
In
a
your
warrior.
bedroom.
In the room?
Ah.
Make a couple attack rolls.
The wall. Nat 1 and
Oh.
22, 23.
Okay. Nadia.
If I saw Ivan going back upstairs, I'd help him up to bed.
Okay.
And stay there.
You help him up. He just kind of like flops into the bed and passes out.
Oh, good. I'll just get him right beside there. Spending quality time together. I would have said goodbye to Kaden as well. Like, hey, buddy. See you around. Good times we had.
Yeah, mine would have been like, night. Like acknowledge all of them and just be like, alright.
Yeah. You just, yeah, have a good one. Just, stay out of back rooms where you're not welcome.
That probably I will not listen to.
And then you head up. Finley.
Kind of returned to bed, not in a terrible state.
Okay, so Finley avoids most of the celebration and heads back up to bed.
I'm just gonna like duck here. All the drunk people. Jesus.
Oh, you don't need to duck.
You'd be surprised.
No, you're good.
Okay, so well into the morning next day, you guys wake up.
Magic, magic, magic! Magic!
Where'd you put the pen? I mean the marker.
Which marker?
Well,
We awaken.
this
Is that
one.
mine?
Yeah, well, Mitch took mine.
This isn't yours.
Where'd mine go?
What did you do with it, Cassie?
We need another table.
We don't need another table.
We need a new Cassie.
Stop losing
But
stuff.
Rude.
Is this
Okay.
yours?
Yeah? Yours is better.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
Food.
Okay, so you guys get up, go down.
See out of, everyone from last night who's still here.
There is nobody left down there. Obviously, the people that work here have spent a large amount of time clearing everybody out, making sure they're off home, or into a room at least. You do see Sydney, not his usual energetic self, very tired, bags under his eyes, kind of like pushing a mop around, cleaning up. Same thing, Helena comes out, just extremely tired and goes, "Oh, good morning, dears. Breakfast, I guess?"
Please.
Yeah.
Alright, coming right up. Goes off. You guys all sit down, you get your breakfast.
That was nice.
Can't believe one of them talked me into the bowl.
It actually wasn't that hard. They got you pretty easy.
No. Guilted me with, oh, we have so many hardships. You can do this. Come on.
And I thought it was the guy who said you weren't going to do it.
I hate that guy.
He's not gonna do it.
Oh, he's not going to do it.
Never trust a holy man again. So, guess this is our last day here, unless we come back on the way back.
Yes.
Yeah. I guess we gotta get everything in order with our cart.
Yeah.
Pick up supplies for the travel, and probably
Well-
makes sense to head out sooner than later.
Okay. Are you almost done with your suit?
Not really.
Any time that we could be?
It takes quite a while. How long do you think it'll take after working on it for pretty much an entire day?
For your suit?
Yeah.
Probably another 2 days. If you're working pretty steady at it.
Still not.
If you're just puttering away like at night, it'll take a lot longer.
It's going to take me a while, and I still need to make that dress if I'm to repay you and Asin.
Save it on the back burner for now. Get your suit done. We want to wait for him to be done, or should we head out?
Well, what's your plans?
Well, he said he wanted to go to the Redwood with us, but
Did he? Is that still your plan?
Oh, yes. I was supposed to go with that. It would be safer in a group.
Just glad circumstances have not changed your opinion of our group.
What
And now you
circumstance was
wanna-
that?
Nothing. We'll be here to protect you. Don't worry. Nothing will happen to you again.
Okay. Oh, that.
As you guys are saying this, you see Harper come walking in through the door, and she's just walking with her hands up. She goes, "All right, nobody panic." And following her in are some of the guards dressed in the darker armor that you saw with the general, and they follow her in. They'll come in. 2 more guards come and post at the door, and then the general comes walking in the door.
Oh, good. It's got kind of like a skin crawling feeling. It's like, ugh.
The guards walk Harper over and sit her down at the table with you guys. And the general comes over and sits down.
I'm just gonna keep close to Finley and put a
I'll
hand
stand up
on
and
him.
do the proper bow as she's walking over.
Last time you saw him,
She kind of notices, but
Doesn't care.
doesn't care.
She's too cool for the school.
oh, no.
I'm just sort of cringing. Just like,
What
I guess they do make a good breakfast here if she's willing to come all this way for it.
what gives us the pleasure, General? What gives us the pressure, General?
She looks around and goes, "Well, I heard there was some sort of party here last night."
I mean, what? I got a little drunk.
You didn't set fire to anything again, did you?
No.
Are you sure?
Is she okay?
Make an insight check.
I say that.
She's joking.
We're too scared.
8.
8? She's looking a little upset when she looks over at Harper. Well, I hear that you are set to leave town.
Yes. Yes.
So we are now.
You're just gonna slip out without coming by the fort then?
Oh. Was there anything else you required of us? I didn't want to be a bother. You're a busy woman.
Well, now that you mention it, there is one more thing. She turns around. One of the guards by the door comes walking over. And he places a small chest on the table in front of her.
Comfort. No way.
I believe there's a matter of payment. The bounty was posted, and bounty was filled.
I
Pushes
told
it
you
across
guys.
the table.
I told you guys.
It scrapes pretty heavily.
Oh.
Wasn't necessary, but
This was unexpected.
appreciated.
I posted a bounty. The bounty was filled. So I pay the bounty.
Well, thank you very much.
Right. Well, this is done. She gets up, starts leaving. The two guards who are behind Harper follow her. As they go through the door, the two at the door follow her out.
Does Harper go as well?
No, she's sitting there.
So, you suppose we still need to stop by the fort then?
Oh, that was tense.
That was a joke.
I'm confused.
Harper just grabs one of your plates and slides it over. Starts eating.
Damn it.
Gonna see like a lot of tension just drain from Gedrin.
She is a very by-the-books kind of general, isn't she?
She's generally terrifying.
Just like mouthful of food, like, yeah, she follows rules.
Well, I think she's a great person.
How close is Nadia to the box?
Are you joking?
You're like in the middle of the table.
You know,
I suppose we should.
I wasn't done with that.
Done with what? Let's push my food over to him.
So what's 300 divided by?
It is weird.
I'm not eating this.
I don't know what it is right now, but it's weird.
Is that jelly on your bacon?
Gross.
We'll worry about it in private.
Harper just like puts down after a second. She's like, well, you can't take a woman out drinking and just not give her breakfast the next day. People are rude.
I will remember this knowledge.
So she was jealous she wasn't invited. That's what it was, right?
Sure, let's go with that. You guys are funny though.
Let's grab someone else's drink.
Are we just gonna start stealing from each other?
It's a free for all.
So,
Yes.
what are you guys doing?
We got our affairs in order to head out.
Today's the day we're out of here. Out of your hair.
Well, that remains to be seen, doesn't it?
Well, I mean, we need to get in contact with her again. At some point.
Have you heard anything from Mary Luce?
Are you asking me as the DM or as Harper?
That's Harper.
Oh, yeah, not sure. He slipped out.
Sounds like him.
Sounds like him.
Yep, that's happened before.
I don't know. Some woman came by and they talked for a little bit and he took off.
Definitely sounds like him.
Yeah.
Something he's done before.
Yep.
So what are your plans?
I have lots of plans. We don't have time to get into that.
Yeah, you're right.
Be here for days. Finley could finish the suit though.
One more straight.
Well, you might want to get a professional tailor to do it.
It's not this one. This looked a lot nicer before someone decided to start shoving sharp objects through it into my skin.
I'm gonna flash back to the one that's
It's like
sitting
Well,
in
when
front.
you sew it, you're supposed to take it off of yourself, then you wouldn't, you know.
Thank you. Thank you so much
She might have valuable
for
advice.
your insight.
So where do I deliver the box? You know, when I make the third one. Asin was saying you had an interest in them.
Oh, that box, yeah. Well, how would you find me? I don't know.
Probably won't.
Where'd you say you're from?
Valendale.
She pulls out like a little notebook. Okay. Well, when you're done, I'll find you. Puts it away. I mean, you could always just give me one right now.
Well, if I break one, I need a backup.
Oh well, I tried.
So the mystery's been solved.
What mystery?
The big one.
Which one?
The big one. With the dead dude.
What that dude?
Murder.
I guess he wasn't really dead.
What are you talking about?
Yes, the man was alive and he was dead.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
we figured that out
Oh,
like 2
Mary.
days ago.
Well, I mean, did you really figure it out?
As much as we needed to.
You stopped halfway, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm still kind of worried about what happened.
C+, good enough for a pass.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Put it to rest for now. Just too bad Rin got away.
Is that the leader we didn't get to meet?
Oh, you met him.
Oh, we met him.
Oh, was that the one they referred to?
It wasn't a pleasant visit,
Him.
but
Well, I mean, the visit with him wasn't so bad. It was his friends I didn't really appreciate.
You don't remember him from the alley?
Oh, I do.
Didn't exchange names exactly.
This is the shifty fellow.
Yes, well. Sure that won't come back to bite anybody in the ass.
oh no, a shapeshifter can't ever show up around us again.
Shapeshifter?
I think she's talking about the flying grey fellow.
No, she's talking about the gentleman in the alley. You weren't there for that.
Oh, wasn't there?
Yeah, but that thing might come back to bite us too.
I don't think it bit any of us.
Shot
Yeah,
arrows.
it didn't really get close to us, did it?
I almost had it by the ankle the one time.
It might have bit you.
As he's distracted talking about that, his drink just slides away.
Yeah.
Damn it.
What did we learn?
I've just got one question though. Just
Nothing
before I
I
get
owe
out
is
of here
mine.
and kind of wipe my hands for a little bit. How do you and Adeline know each other?
That's a fun story. Maybe I'll tell you sometime. She gets up, throws a couple coins onto the table. It's been nice knowing you guys.
It's been a pleasure.
See you again.
Yeah.
Probably.
Look forward to it.
Turns around and walks out.
Seems like the one that she'll see us, but I'm not so sure if we'll see her.
No, she's good people.
Yeah.
So what do we need? Full going.
Well, enough food to make the trip and back, plus a bit more just in case. Water. Water.
I'm
for the
going to
same.
suggest what I always suggest when we head out and we have none.
Flour?
I have flour. That I have. But
Oh, good.
we
Make
do
a
need-
visit to Edward.
Yes. Because, well, he might not be there.
Exactly.
We should head now.
Head now.
To Edwards.
Let's head up to the room. We'll count this out. Just divvy it up and we'll figure it out from there.
Yeah, why don't we divvy it out? Get our stuff together from our rooms. Go grab our cart, then load up.
Of course.
Alright. We'll go upstairs.
Go upstairs.
I'll
Well,
kind of lead to my room.
I was
whichever
going to
one's closest.
suggest we might as well meet in your room. You can check on your squire anyway.
No, he was there, wasn't he? He stole your drinks.
No.
It was Harper.
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 stole
Oh,
my
it was
drink.
Harper?
Like Harper sat down and just grabbed someone's plate. and was like,
Oh, I
Aw.
thought it was
And then she-
Pterodactyl that stole your drink.
Then I was talking to you,
"You're
she was like,
clever."
and the coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll head up and we'll count it out.
Okay. So you head up there. You go to Asin's room?
Yep.
Okay. You go up there, and once again, you guys open the door. Pterodactyl kind of like looks over at you guys, pulls the blanket up, curls back over.
Should we go to my room? Head to my room.
Yeah, I guess we'll give them this one.
Okay. So you guys hit the other room. Divide it up. There's 300 gold.
Wait, how long have you had this room?
3 days? Remember when I didn't see you guys for a couple days?
Well, I've been sleeping on the one that you arc welded.
I sneezed.
It's not so bad.
300, huh? Well, I think we promised Finley a larger share, didn't we?
No, don't worry about it.
I didn't. You've all done.
I
quite
didn't.
enough.
We honestly, we never really finished that discussion. I asked if that sounded fair, and then we just sort of went about doing the work.
I'll piece out 60 gold, everybody.
Yeah, it's divided by 5.
By 5.
There's 5
There's
of
5
us.
of us.
Yeah, 500. 300 divided by 5 is
It's
60.
Cool
That's the right-
numbers. By 5? Who the hell's this 5th person? I was like, aren't there 6?
Yeah, you should have
Yeah,
a
Pterodon.
and Kate and more money. That's what I would have done.
Right.
Well, we've seen what happens when we give him gold, so
So let's
What? He looks after himself for 3 days?
it's really gross.
let us head out.
Yeah, let's grab some stuff.
Lucky we can still catch Edward before he's gone, or find another alchemist.
Yes.
If not, well,
We'll figure it out.
We should check up on our barn, like our stable. Make sure. What do we have? A horse or a donkey?
The donkey.
Donkey?
Yes, a horse.
Right.
Make sure he's good.
Yeah, the
Let's,
donkey is living the high life.
yeah, a throbbing mule.
Oh. Yes. As
Did
we
you, did you want me to take a look at that? The hammer.
Yeah.
Sure.
I was gonna check on it a little bit while we traveled, but
Let's see if it does anything. Interesting.
as we kind of head out, I will go back to the bar quick. Just kind of like sneak off. It's the 2 of them working, right?
Yeah.
I'll wait till they're kind of like both just hanging around for a second, so I can.
They're not really. Sydney is trying to keep himself moving as he mops the floor.
Okay.
Helena's kind of just like nodding off at the bar waiting for somebody to ask for
All
something.
right. Well, I'll walk over to the bar and I'll be like, "Hey, can you come here for a sec?" As
He
he's
kind
mopping.
of walks over.
Thanks for taking care of us for a while. We're heading out, but we appreciate everything you guys did for us in Pterodon.
Oh, yeah. Hey, no worries. It's fun having you guys here.
And then I'll just drop a couple gold on the counter. 10 gold.
10, that's a couple.
Yeah. And I'll kind of
Math.
take out, or walk out.
As you walk out, you kind of hear like, "Oh, thank you so much."
We overpay everyone.
Thank you. You guys treat us well.
You don't pay.
I said we.
And you walk
That was
out
to
I'm
get
gonna
to
spend
the
10
royal
minutes on that.
Unless you're involved.
on what?
The hammer.
Okay. The hammer, you know that it is magical.
Okay.
It's. I'm trying to think of the right way to say this. It's more difficult for you to tell exactly what's on it, as it is not a style of magic you're used to. This is, as you've been seeing this time, this is actually divine magic on this hammer. You note it's extremely old. And it's basically just an enchantment for balancing it.
Okay.
So it's extremely well weighted. It's extremely easy to use.
Ooh.
Item cards.
Item cards.
All of a sudden, you get accused as maces. You're like, ooh.
It's not a mace. Hammer.
This is why you don't get things.
You're a person and you're still blunt.
I don't get it.
Oh.
Awfully sharp of you.
At least you got the point.
Oh
No,
my
no.
god! Just die.
It's not his fault he's got a cutting tongue.
No, it's the trees all over again.
That went on for so
Both of
long.
the comments are winding them.
I don't think you will.
Yeah, and then I'll just pick up what I have.
Okay.
Put away and then head downstairs.
Funny.
Yep.
We leave the inn. We go to Edwards.
Okay, so you go in into the downtown area to the Alchemist.
Edward, give me more luck potion.
You
Yes.
guys go in. A lot of the shelves are bare, and you can actually see him bustling around packing stuff up.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello again, guys.
How are you?
Sorry, I don't really have much out right now. Kind of in the process of packing everything up.
Any health potions?
I have a few, yeah.
Maybe we can save you having to pack them and transport them.
At least a few.
Yeah, sure. How many do you need?
Well, I'm guessing about 5.
5, 10,
I don't know. I have a medic kit now, so
4.
4 of them?
I thought you were gonna say like 6.
Yeah.
8.
Yeah, I can do 4. 100 gold. Call it.
That's good. 25 each?
Yep.
Alright, cool. Well, I'll go 25.
Alright, so just 1 second. I just gotta remember which
I'm
one
assuming
it's
that you're willing
in.
to buy one.
Of course.
He goes
We try to
digging.
get here as early as
He
you
goes
want.
digging through some different boxes.
I'll probably need one at some
Brings
point.
4 of them out, places them on the table.
25.
I'll throw over my 25. And I'll pick one up.
Okay.
Imagine everybody except for Nadia will.
Yep.
I heal people with my knowledge. Knowledge of all these medical item things I have in this pouch that I hope I
Can identify.
You spent some.
Yeah.
You spent some time with the pouch.
We didn't
Yeah.
look at that
I
yet.
was like then as they're like,
Item
"Do you need-"
cards.
Oh my goodness, my first one.
It's cursed.
It's a magic pouch of
It kills people. It doesn't heal.
no magical pouch of gold eating. It just secretly eats all your gold while you sleep.
Good thing she has gems.
Damn it.
No, it taunts you. You just can't kill it. Oh, I'm gonna eat your gold.
Ooh.
It's like a mimic.
Alright.
Oh my goodness. Thank you.
Oh my
Thank
goodness.
you.
Oh my damn.
Okay. So who has the
Who needs
potions?
water?
I have one.
Everybody except for Nadia.
What are you doing?
I think we'll head out. Thank him again and wish him luck.
Take care on the road.
Oh, that's very kind of you. It's, we'll find our way.
Thank you again. Your mysterious potion helped us quite a bit. And
Oh.
all of this. So
Oh, glad to hear it. I'll have to try that one again.
you should take some credit on it.
Well, I always take credit for my work.
Have a good one.
You too.
We'll head out.
Goodbye.
Let's grab some food on the way.
Yeah, we'll need to stop by the grocer, grab rations.
How many are we thinking? How many days?
A week? Wait, how far is it to the Redwood from here?
To the Redwood from here is like 3-4 days.
Probably about 2 weeks.
2 weeks per person.
Might as well. We seem to stay places a lot longer than we expect.
Yeah.
Especially when we come back here, we don't know.
And that gives us 5 days there. If we had some bad roads, 5 days back, another 5 days in the redwoods.
That's good. Alright, yeah, so we'll go and get food for the trip.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys just rations, dried meats and fruits and things.
Yep.
I'll settle that up with you guys after.
Okay.
So you guys take care of that. It takes a while going around and collecting all these things, but
And then we'll head to get our cart and our donkey.
you're still in the stables. Donkey seems to be enjoying himself.
Donkey's like a drug lord by now.
Uses too much of the product.
We have to ask for his audience.
It seems pretty happy. The cart's still there. Yeah, he's been living well.
I also, when I was packing my stuff, I did grab the spear.
Okay.
It was under the bag.
That made that fine.
I literally wrote here because I'm like, make sure I don't forget it.
Okay.
Do we have the cat head?
Yeah, I've had that.
It's a skull.
You've just been carrying around a skull.
That's in the room.
A partially exploded skull.
No, it's melted.
Hmm?
Exploded.
It's all burnt off.
Yeah, he burnt all the
Yeah.
stuff off with
Still a little
firebolt,
charred.
And it blew
Yeah.
small
It,
stuff
it,
out.
it broke a piece of it.
Oh.
I put polished that up nice.
Magic so destructive.
That's
You're
not
right, 'cause
creepy at
when
all.
it-
Sitting
when
there
your
just
fist wouldn't
polishing
break.
this skull.
We're taking off to the east.
You guys just heading right out? Okay.
Right to the redwood.
So, you guys gathering up all your stuff. It's probably middle of the afternoon by the time you finally get everything together and ready to go. You guys make your way to the main road. Start heading east. You travel all the way through town, through the downtown. out over to where the fort is and beyond. Heading back out, you end up back out in that endless field that you kind of were skirting along the edge of the forest before coming here. It stretches out before you. You guys make your way along. Comes to night. You guys set camp. Anything in particular you're doing while you're...
So, I'll pull it out. It's got some... It's magic. It's old. A little weird for what I know, but, it's changed so it can be balanced, so I feel like you can actually use it with two hands.
Does feel good in the hands.
I mean, realistically, it'd be good for both of you, the way I've seen you.
No.
I'll,
Did I ever end up getting my sword back from the mayor's knee?
No.
I don't think so.
Nope.
Damn it.
Nope. They took the
It's
mayor.
sheathed forever.
You don't have a weapon.
It's okay.
You might want to ask
I'll
for
punch
that,
things to death for a while.
or ask him for something.
I'm not gonna ask
Did you
that.
point out the fact that you don't have a sword?
I would have just been like, oh right.
Oh.
Have we left the town yet?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
just
we're
we're out.
settled
We're
camp.
camping for the first night.
Shoot. Oh
It
well.
might be a bit big for you, but I'll
That's
unbuckle.
okay.
I'll unbuckle
Oh,
this.
yeah.
This
Short sword.
Make
the
another
short sword.
perception check.
Oh god. I have a feeling I
It's
know
stuck
this
in
is-
your knee now.
No, I was
Thought it
for
was-
something else, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, not too bad. 14.
14. Yeah. When you're packing up to leave and going through your stuff, your journal's missing.
Son of
You recall at one point they were reading through it in front of you,
a...
and it's not with your stuff.
Oh,
Oh.
that's frustrating.
What's
Let's
wrong?
try a new one. My journal's gone. One of the wonderful fellows who administered pain to my body, I must have taken it.
Seems a bit of a strange thing to take. Anything in it that...
Well, I kept track of everything we did in the town.
What about stuff before then?
Well, not much. Mostly my travels on the way to Hawkesbury.
Hmm.
A little bit about my hometowns.
Stuff about your family?
Nothing too major.
Well, I mean,
I'd only really started the journal on my way out.
Well, I mean, not exactly sure where it would have ended up.
It beats me. It's a shame. I liked that journal.
I'm sorry it's gone.
I understand. I mean, I keep my own. But it sucks that it's gone.
I just hope there's nothing in it that could have potentially brought harm to anyone. I don't think there is, but you never know, right?
What were you writing in that book?
Everything?
Well, I mean, he did have all the 5 actions figured out.
Yeah.
Oh.
I had quite a bit of information in there.
But did you write it all in common?
There was quite a few recipes as well, though.
Did you write it all in common?
Yes.
No, you shouldn't do that. You should switch it up a bit.
I suppose I could have written in Halfling. Or Elvish, but
You're,
I read better in common.
you're fairly well spoken then.
Little.
He's okay.
Hmm. Well, no journal, no sword.
Oh, here's a sword for you, and I'll give you my short sword I have.
Oh, thank you. I don't know that this will fit my sheath, but
There's a sheath with it.
It's a little big for you, but usable.
Oh, and
You
Of course
got
I use this one.
No, it's one blade down.
I
Guess
hope
it's a good
they
thing you
never
still got that
remember
dagger.
Disney.
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh,
Yes, Mrs. Likes to throw things a lot, decided to take it from me in the middle of that fight. And throw it. Nowhere.
who likes to throw things a lot?
Mrs.
I'm practicing.
You owe him a dagger.
Hmm.
I will try and find you a dagger in my many adventures.
Oh,
My uncle
That was
said
alright.
sometimes we
Nothing
have
special.
me losing my soul.
Back to the Skoda staff again, but
the old sisters made it, but wasn't anything too great.
hasn't cried.
one single tear.
That would have been the hand axe. We'd be marching back. So, guess we should be setting up watches.
No, I haven't done that in a while.
Supposed to take first.
Well, I meant to ask. I'm not quite sure, but most of you short type can see in the dark, right?
I don't remember actually. I don't think so. That's me speaking, not Henley.
Well, seeing as you didn't see anything,
Halflings can.
Okay.
anything in those tunnels,
No, I don't see very well in the dark.
Well,
of course not.
What short things do you know that see in the dark?
gnomes, dwarves,
So 2, and that
Awful
means
things that
everything
hide.
Your
short?
mother,
basically any almost all non-humans see in the dark.
Almost all of them.
Ivan doesn't know halflings.
It's called racism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just assume you're not human. You can see in the dark.
unfortunately, it seems you got your eyes from the dragon part.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Do dragons not see well?
dragons see fine in the dark.
Dragon Lords don't.
Dragon Lords don't.
I'll
So-
take first.
Finley,
Might as well stay up.
you guys better light a torch or something then.
I'll figure it out. Won't be too dark.
Pick yours so she can blindly follow it.
Pardon?
What are you taking?
No, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter to me.
I'll take second. I mean, I can see, so
Wait, we're splitting it into 3 watches now.
we've always split into 3 watches
Like, why don't we just do 2?
because that would leave everyone with 4 hours.
Fine. 3.
You would have to. It can still work. It's just like really long watches. Basically, like one group sleeps and then the other group sleeps, but you just like sit there and watch
That
them.
means someone
Yeah.
has to be alone or has to tear a dog.
I can see. I'll be fine.
Yeah, you can keep the bird up.
He has sleep.
Alright, well then, we'll watch the sunrise, Nadia.
Sounds fantastic.
Why are you just gonna get it over with?
Let's get some sleep then.
So you guys set your watches. Night wears on. Each of you takes your rotation. Next morning, you guys just push on.
During my watch, I would have practiced a spell that I haven't been able to do in forever.
Okay. You practice along. You've kind of hit a point now where you need. How do I explain it? You need a better facilities and not exactly a laboratory, but you need a place where you can finalize it. You've kind of made your discoveries and pushed on through some of the problems you were having with it, but at this point you need a proper place to sit down and develop the spell.
Okay.
So it'd be tough to do on the road. You're going to need somewhere that you can stop and do it.
Sounds good.
Where you can acquire like specific materials and things to experiment on it. But certainly at night you can sit there and practice what you know and kind of perfect what you already have. But up to this point of this spell, you've pretty much studied all you can without a proper facility to do it.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so for the next 3 days, you guys are traveling through this field. After the first couple days, when you look to the south, you can actually see, just very faintly off in the distance, the bay. It's well south of you, but because of the way the elevation works here, you're actually up above it. There's something that glitters white down on the edge of the bay, but it's a long way off, very tough to tell what it is. As you continue forward over the days,
How aware of the bay am I?
what's that?
Like that bay area, is that generally where?
Is
Yeah,
that where
you
we-
know what the white glitter is.
I know exactly what glitter is.
Yes. It's a very tall, large structure that you're very familiar with. You're not as familiar with seeing it from the outside.
I was
Can
kind of
we
like,
go to the bay?
I just kind of like stand there, just like looking at it for probably like a good couple minutes.
Did you want to go to the water?
No,
Oh, good. We're gonna leave you behind.
I'm coming.
I think we should make a detour on the way back
Keep
and
going.
just check it out.
Do you know how far that is?
I mean, it's worth it.
It's like days away from where you guys are.
We took days away in Oxborough. Why can't we go and...
Actually, I think she's right.
I can't go there.
No. She can start going now, and we'll wait. Up to.
Up to.
Every time she gets around water, we end up in trouble.
Well, no. We'll be here. Keep an eye on her. If anything goes wrong.
Pretty sure the last time she decided to take a swim, 3 guys snuck up on me and knocked the crap out of me.
Things
Think
happen all the
You
time.
got that nice, split chin that day too, I think.
Fair.
Fine. We'll continue to the redwoods. Because the woods are so great, and now they're full of witches.
They sound like toxic because they're fun.
Well, we're bringing our own. We should be fine.
Okay. So you guys press
no
on.
reaction to that. Like, not even a little bit.
I know
This
you're
whole
not a witch.
conversation
Witches are
is not
girls.
good for
You're a
you.
warlock.
On the third day, you can start to see kind of this dark area up ahead, kind of start to rise up. To the north, you can actually see there's a single tall mountain that's quite a ways to the north, and then kind of stretching across from where you see that mountain all the way down to where you can kind of see the edge of this bay. This darker shape kind of rises up. As you continue closer to it, you can start to see that these are very large trees, basically the edge of a forest that you're coming up to. On the final day of approaching this, you can start to see it is tinged red. It's not that everything is just bright red, but everything has this red tinge to it. You get up closer and you can see even like the bark. It's still this dark brown bark that curls up the trunks of the trees, but it's all just laced with this red hue. When it's all together like this, basically when you're seeing the edge of the forest, it looks extremely red to you, but up close in detail, you can see that it is all still pretty much the same colors, but it just has this odd red coloration to it. Are you guys pushing on today or waiting at the edge of the forest?
How much time is left of the day?
It's probably middle of the afternoon.
Well,
It's a bit unsettling. I didn't actually think the redwood would be.
red?
Well, yeah.
I was hoping so. I'd heard it was.
Thought maybe a certain variety of tree, maybe some of the shrubs. Maybe it was just,
Do you think the
The name.
tale's real?
Which day?
The one that all the people died?
Probably.
Wasn't it something about the holy wars?
Yes.
The legend I was told is that so much blood was spilled there that it's actually the reason it's such a hue.
Yeah, I think you were the one that told us that. I think that's why I know it.
Most likely.
Because I usually don't listen to anyone else.
Well, if that was the case, I'd be willing to wager that this thing was used in here. And if it made it out, probably make it out again.
no one's saying the person that brought it in came out with it.
I didn't either. Didn't say we were gonna make it out.
We go in, we die, the hammer just kind of grows arms and legs and walks out. Like, God, I can.
Let's do this.
Every time. Oh.
All right. Put his hands in. We ride the thunder.
Oh.
What?
What is it again?
Oh, this thing, right?
If you start the cheer, you gotta do the cheer.
I don't really remember. You're supposed to start it. Are you letting us down here?
Yeah, of course it is. Alright, come on, boys.
And lady!
Fine.
We quell the storm and ride the thunder.
Hoorah!
Caw!
Hooray.
Starts marching in.
Okay.
What's that even mean?
You guys push your way in. It's still fairly loose. There's not a whole lot of low vegetation here, so the cart's making its way through with you. As you guys continue to push in, the light kind of dims down as the foliage up above blocks out a lot of it. It's tough. It gets tougher and tougher to move as the trees get closer and closer. It's not hard for you guys, but it's hard to keep the cart moving. As you kind of have to like keep winding it between them, and with the length of it, it has trouble maneuvering as easily as you guys walk through the trees. It starts to get darker as the light up above, even though it's blocked out, is starting to be, the sun's starting to set. It's starting to lose the light.
Might want to find a place to roll up for the night.
Seems so.
Yeah. Let's
Place.
so the sun was coming down? Like it hasn't quite
As
started.
far as you can tell, you can't see the sun from here, but it was already a little dim underneath the trees. Now you can see it's starting to get dark, so you're assuming that the sun is setting.
So I'm not even able to see like kind of the direction the sun's setting. Or can I get a general idea based on like shadows and
It's be tough under the forest because the forest stretches on for quite a ways.
okay.
Place is creepy enough during the day. Don't exactly want to be pushing around here when I can't see 3 feet in front of me.
Yeah, I don't like this. I can't see the sun.
Thick canopy. I mean,
We've been in the forest before.
Yeah, you're right.
And it went poorly.
When I can see the sun, I can kind of tell us where we're going.
I'm sure when it's a little brighter out, it'll be too hard.
above us.
You can start following it as it goes down.
Yeah,
Maybe.
we'll have to keep an eye on that.
Where are we
There's gotta be.
Do you have a location we're heading? I feel like we're just entering the woods at this point.
Yeah, how do we
I'm not
find
sure
this
yet.
creature?
I want to keep track of where we are from where we came in. The
Well,
rest doesn't matter. I mean, I guess we can travel in any direction and eventually get it, but
I mean, it's pretty easy to find the creature. We just look around, and if we don't see it, there it is.
Yes, good plan. Perfect plan.
Just get some rest.
Yeah.
Been a long day.
yeah.
Same as on the road then?
Yes.
Alright.
You just stop wherever you're standing.
Find a nice
Stop.
clearing.
Try to find some,
I mean-
clearing, flag around.
Someplace that's not wet and downhill.
Make
and
a
rocky.
survival check.
Just him or?
Whoever's leading.
15.
15? Okay. You push on for a little bit until you see off to the side this small depression in the ground that kind of runs along. It's possible at one time it was like a creek bed. Hard to say. It doesn't look like water's been here in a long time. You kind of follow it along for a while as it makes traveling through here with the cart a lot easier until it comes out to this slightly larger round depression. You can see it follows off the other side a little bit. It's dry. It is a little bit lower ground, so if there was heavy rain, it might not be a great place to be, but it's open.
Okay. Well, that's current. Well, while we're kind of setting up camp, I'll try to set up a couple traps on the perimeter, just for basic animals like rabbits, that kind of stuff.
So you're
Just-
setting up like snares?
Yeah, just basic snares with whatever I can find. Maybe sticks with rocks on them. You know, classic cartoonish.
Okay. Make a. We'll call it a survival check.
11.
Okay. So you set up a few traps on the outskirts of where you guys are. Alright. So, what are you guys doing?
I would start setting up my bedroll.
Yeah.
10. Do I have 10?
Stuff like that. How much light is there left? Like not much at all.
Not much at all.
My
Okay, so
bedroll.
I can't be doing
Your bedroll?
like that.
I'm assuming you guys are making a fire.
We have all the stuff.
So
on
you'll have the light from the fire.
Okay.
So sweep the clearing out so we can actually make one without setting fire to all the fallen foliage.
Yep.
Yep. And then just gonna sit there.
I'd avoid making that fire too big or too obvious.
Just enough.
Remember on WatchNet to listen more when you look. If
Well,
it can't be seen, then your eyes are not gonna work very well.
yeah. Keep your ears open, that's for sure.
Must be hard with those small ears. You know, I'll go to bed.
Okay.
Your ears aren't much bigger than
I should say in this clearing you can see up above. You can see some of the stars just starting to come out.
Oh no, we've been distracted by stars before.
So who's on first watch?
It's
I'd probably take this
The
again.
two fightiest guys.
What are you doing for your
You
watch?
two are the two fightiest.
And we fight each other a lot.
So it means
Time for a serious talk.
Yeah, I would hang out for a little, do a couple rounds, then I would approach him.
Okay.
Bentley,
As in?
sorry about everything in the town.
That's alright.
I just wanted to make something clear, I guess.
Sometimes it takes more than a spear to my chest to get me to come down. So, it's
That's
not
fair.
entirely your fault.
In general, I don't know. I mean, I fight with Ivan too. It happens. We disagree. That's how we deal with things. But it's not that I don't value you. I mean, we're gonna be together for a little bit still, so I need you to know that. It's not that I don't think you're one of us. Just hopefully you can understand where I come from.
My judgment was a little bit clouded, to say the least.
But in general, I'm a tribal person. Come from a group. Those are my people. When I'm with these guys, these are my people. And when stuff like that's going on in the town, those are my people. And I care about my people more than I care about myself.
Since you literally fight for what you believe in, so.
So I mean, you're one of my people. But if I gotta take care of more people by pissing you off a little bit, it's gonna happen.
That's fine. I just hope I didn't hit you too hard.
I mean, I will not admit this to any of them. And I will call you a liar if you try to say anything. But you had me a little more worried than Ivan does.
Oh.
Sorry about that. I try not to lose my temper. Like, that's usually much more.
no more than twice a day.
I hope it doesn't happen again because I'm not letting you embarrass me.
30.
No, typically I can keep side of things, but it's hard to explain.
I get it. I make irrational decisions when I'm trying to help people out, and it doesn't always make sense. But you know, we do what we do for our own reasons. I wanted to make sure you know.
That's fine. I hold nothing against you.
I'm not a bad guy. I'll shake your hand again.
No, you're not.
I look forward to checking this place out with you.
That should be fun. Apparently it's fraught with monsters and invisible creatures and witches.
Wow.
So everything is literally blood red. So
Yeah, I'm a forest type, and I love the outdoors, but this place is just something else. It's like, I don't know, kind of beautiful.
but in an eerie sense.
Yeah.
Very creepy, but awesome.
I don't think you'd find this anywhere else.
Well, you should hope not. I mean, a lot of blood is spilled in a lot of places.
I kind of like it though. It's peaceful. Something about a forest when you know nobody's around, or at least with this one and the tales going on, we're probably not going to encounter too many travelers.
No, probably not. I used to spend a lot of time in forests, honestly, as a child.
I can understand that.
Sit by myself. The other kids didn't get along with me too well. Tend to fly off the handle.
Yeah. I understand that.
Yeah. Well, my uncle to thank for my control over it. Did quite a bit of work on me. And trained me on everything I know.
You gotta have a mentor. I mean, my dad helped me with that. He's a good man.
Yeah, my parents didn't have the patience or the ability to really deal with a kid quite so rambunctious as I. So it was Uncle Simon. Stern as ever, but he's a good guy.
Yeah, everyone needs that. That's why I kind of, that's why Pterodac's sticking around. I just, I don't have it in me to be harsh with them, especially after seeing what I saw about them.
Fair enough. Well, you're doing alright for adopting a child out of nowhere.
And we really just found them before we found you.
That's what I mean. It can't be easy. Anyway, we should probably continue on.
Yeah, I'll take a couple rounds.
Yeah.
Perception checks.
Oh yeah, 4.
14.
Oh.
Okay. You can hear some of the nightly noises that you're used to in a forest. You can hear some birds. You can hear a few things kind of creeping around the underbrush. Oddly enough, you don't really notice any bugs that you're used to seeing. However, as you're walking around and the night kind of deepens a little bit, more of the stars coming out, looking out into kind of the darkness under the trees, you do see a lot of pairs of eyes that just kind of like, they pop up here and there, generally up into the trees. But you see all these small red eyes that keep popping up all over the place. At any given time, there's probably 100 of them around you.
Oh, good.
What?
Oh, good. That's 50 dudes. That's crazy. I think they're just bugs.
Probably not.
Well, they're not attacking us yet, so.
I don't know a lot about animals, but typically they're afraid of fire. Could be something to do with that.
Hopefully.
So just fire to Asin. Good job. E plus 10.
Well, I guess there's nothing to worry about right now.
Actually, would I be able to, nature check wouldn't allow me to guess at what it is, would it? Or, because I was going to say I have proficiency with
Make a nature check.
Okay.
Because of the halfling.
No, it's one of the skills I got. 10.
Really hard to say. It's not like anything you've seen before, and without actually seeing the creature, it'd be very tough to tell what it is.
Fair enough. It's new to me. Should probably let the others know before sending them off to watch for themselves.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
That's it.
So you guys stay alert for your watch. Your watch comes to an end.
Just go wake up the others.
Okay.
Your turn.
Who's on second?
Who was on second watch?
Are we second or third watch?
Third.
Oh, good.
So it's getting
Right, sunset. Or the sunset.
You wake up Pterodot?
Yeah,
Okay.
Sunrise.
I kick him.
I'll go wake up Gedrick.
You kick him.
Gedrick,
Yes.
wake up.
Of course. I'll get up.
So you,
Good idea.
you kick him and he swings out and hits you in the leg. Gets up, he chitters at you a little bit.
Time for your watch.
Gets up and he's kind of like chittering quietly. It almost comes across like he's mumbling to himself. He starts putting his armor on.
Oh, these teenage years are not treating him well.
Pat him on the head. Finley's getting Gedrick up.
Putting his stuff together. Okay. What are you doing for your watch?
Watching?
Just keeping an eye out? Okay. Pterodot kind of like walks around the camp. Make a perception check.
Oh, I would have informed you of the eyes.
21.
Okay. Same thing. You can hear the nightly noises of various creatures, some birds, some things kind of skittering along the undergrowth. You don't notice any bugs, which again, normally when you're out in these areas, you see at least a little bit. However, you definitely notice the eyes all around. You can see every once in a while the eyes disappear, and then you'll see something flit overhead.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Okay. You cast Detect Magic, and the ground and trees around you start to glow.
Oh, great.
It's all magic.
Ooh.
Magical blood.
Okay.
You can feel it just like seeping up out of the ground.
Great.
I'm assuming this is like wild magic. There's no school of this.
There's a lot of schools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this place is
Hmm.
wonderful and terrifying.
Every once in a while, you can hear like a high-pitched like chittering.
I'm gonna sit there kind of in awe. I'm leaving out of magic here.
So you sit there for a while, keeping an eye out. Your watch passes on.
I'll go wake up Ivan and Nadia.
Okay.
Oh, wake up in the forest again.
Eyes everywhere. Haven't done anything to us, apparently.
Oh, this is why I hate
And,
forests.
Yeah, this place is, I don't know what this place is, but it's either terrifying or beautiful.
Can it be both?
You're a smart man. Well, I'm gonna try to sleep now.
Okay.
Night
So you
off, Slam.
go to bed.
The eyes still watching us?
Oh yeah.
Great. I'm just gonna sit on the ground with my eyes closed and just listen. Because he told me, Gedrick said, to listen more than look, and I think that's the way to go with this.
Make a perception check.
I'll mostly be
You've never felt
watching
more
the eyes
violated
watching
by
us.
eyes in your life.
Okay.
You can hear them looking at you.
Blinking. 22.
16?
Okay. You can hear again the similar noises of the creatures moving about. You can hear this high-pitched chittering. You can hear the sound of wings flapping around very nearby.
Like
they
large or just like
Gray bats.
compared to what you are familiar with, they're bigger.
like, because I did hear the wings. No.
But it doesn't sound like a bird.
Oh.
It flitters.
Gray bats.
You can see the eyes kind of flittering in and out. Every once in a while you see something move overhead.
Ivan, do you hear that?
Not really.
Close your eyes.
Why?
You can hear better.
And then I can't see them.
You don't need to see
Or them.
It doesn't.
Or them.
They're not doing
There's
it.
a lot of them.
Just close your eyes.
Just trust me.
Okay, my eyes are closed.
Okay. Now listen.
He doesn't close his eyes.
Okay.
I will slap a hand over his eyes.
Hey, how could you tell? That you're supposed to be keeping your eyes closed.
Yeah, but I had to double check.
Okay. So as she slaps her hand over the eyes, you also feel a slap in the back of the head.
That was rude.
And you see at this moment this very large, leathery, rat-like creature. This bat is just wrapped around the back of his head, and it bites you.
Oh, no! It does bite. Things bite.
You take 2 points of piercing damage as this large, it's probably about this big on the body, just sinks its fangs into the back of you.
Ah!
Like,
That was really rude!
You can just see you can see it from your vantage point of here. It has these glowing red eyes that just like small slits across the front.
It's not the
very
same
large
eyes as
pointed
the
ears.
ones up there.
It looks
Vampire bats
very
one.
similar to the eyes that are
Okay, you should have been looking at the ones up there. Yes.
What are you doing?
I will try to punch this one in the
Oh,
top of
God.
its head in hopes that it'll...
Make an attack roll.
She
Let
just like
go.
brains Eisen by accident. Let her.
Eisen?
I mean,
Eisen?
I don't know why that happened.
Eisen's so scared.
Yes, yes.
Yes! Yes!
You're getting it, bud.
Okay, roll damage.
Thud, unconscious.
Is it a nat 1? It's amazing!
No, I care about you so much, please.
You don't.
It's 8.
Of course it is.
Okay. You take 8 damage as she hits the bat and just hooks it right into your head. Just fists of stone.
Just staggers like 4 steps to the side.
Does the
You-
beast at least look like it was injured or something?
You
It's probably-
damage it badly. It's hurt really bad, and it just starts letting out this horrible shrieking noise.
Oh no.
All of a sudden, all the shrieking around you starts. And the eyes start flicking in and out, and you just hear this rush of waves. As just you are covered in this like dark wind of just leather and fur and bats. They're just swirling around the camp now. They're landing in and starting to bite. Everybody who's sleeping takes 2 points of damage as you are bitten, and you wake up.
Wait, we wake up?
You wake up as these
Shrieking and
nasty,
biting.
sharp fangs sink into you, and there's just
What
this
did you
horrible
do?
shrieking everywhere.
Oh.
Everybody roll initiative.
Bats! Oh, fuck off. Your bad luck has rubbed off on me.
Your bad luck.
And bad. Damn it.
Oh no, this is bad.
Jedrick.
Oh, like 5.
Oh no.
This is gonna be rough.
That one does not work.
I'll roll the purple
Better.
one to make sure.
Ivan.
19.
Ooh, there you go.
What? Whenever you're fast,
Oh,
the rest
wait,
of
I
us are
can-
Hasn't.
slow.
14.
Oh, wait.
So
Would I
that's
be able to
one.
use my halfling luck when it comes to initiative, or is that not something I'd be able to do?
Is the one.
It is a one. It's,
Is it any one they roll, or is it ability checks?
it's ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws.
Is it a
Does
skill?
it count as an ability check?
I think it's
I
an
think-
ability dex check.
Sure.
technically.
Reroll. Use your
'Cause I rolled
halfling
in
luck.
that one. So.
Nadia.
God damn it, that's not much
10.
better.
Finley.
4. Wait, sorry. Plus my dex, so 8.
Oh, fuck you.
What are you? What did you get?
I got 14 and I rolled high.
All right.
8. Yeah.
So,
I'm not going to.
as this happens, you kind of recovering yourself, shaking loose as just this torrent of creatures comes into the clearing, and they're just swirling around, swooping down on you guys and biting at you guys. What are you doing?
Is this thing still clinging to my head?
Oh no, it's crushed.
Okay. And I'm gonna try and shake.
It's like stumbling around on the ground, trying to like drag itself away. It's all like smashed in.
I'm gonna try and like shake the worst of that haymaker off.
Oh jeez.
Did you have your belt on?
That's true. I did. It still definitely.
Oh,
went
it
clean
broke
through.
it, yeah, but
The
absorbed a little bit.
The bite took a little bit of it, and I'm still not terribly happy.
Yeah.
So that's up. And yeah, I'm pretty angry at that thing. I'm definitely going to grab the hammer that I've been keeping at hand because they're on watch, and just try and spike it right into the ground.
The one that's down?
Yeah.
Okay. Make an attack roll with advantage.
Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
4 damage.
Yeah, you just crush it.
Okay.
Everything you're doing?
No, that's about it. Gonna try and get myself ready for the next wave, but other than that, just trying to steady my footing because I'm seeing stars.
Okay. Yeah, they start like as you do that, they're just like fluttering around your head. You kind of like batting them away. A couple of them try to bite you, but they're getting your armor, your clothing, and that. Not quite getting into you. You're shaking them off.
Mm-hmm.
Asm, what are you doing?
So many bats.
Waking up, looking around. How many of these things are there?
You can't even see the sky anymore. They're just like, blocking out this clearing. Okay.
Yeah.
Crowd control.
What's your DC?
It's right here. 16.
16, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
8 plus 8.
Okay, roll damage.
3.
You're like, you never roll well.
Wow.
with that.
So
Yay.
the fire like curls out and up. There's lots of screeching as in that column. They all kind of like spiral out and away from it. You definitely hit a lot with it. Just in your surprise, you don't quite get everything behind the breath that you normally do. You're not sure how much it did to this swarm.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I'm gonna kind of like grab my shield, kind of block my head. And then
Okay.
Look around, try to be a little defensive.
Okay, so you're at 10 AC with the shield.
9. Is it no 10?
Yeah, 10.
Well, I don't know. I always think you have a -3.
Okay. So as they all curl out and away from you, the fire subsides. There's a second where you can see the stars, and then it just blocks out with all this fluttering dark wing view above you, and they just like collapse down on you. They're all over you. You're trying to like fight them off, and that you take 2 points of piercing damage as they're just biting all over the place. Nadia, what are you doing?
I would like to grab 2 and smash them together.
Do you just want to grab 2 and smash them? Okay.
This is how Crobat is made.
I'll say roll just roll a general dex check.
Dex. 16.
Okay.
On the dice, or is that with your plus?
That's plus.
Okay.
Okay.
Stop trying to.
So you reach out and grab one easily as you try to grab the other one. This one, for whatever reason, just extremely quick, just slips up through your hand.
Alright, so I'll just slam that one under my foot, I guess.
Okay, so
Throw
you
it down.
throw it down and stomp on it. The other
Can I do
ones
that?
continue to swarm around you. Roll damage for your unarmed.
Brutal.
Woohoo! 9.
Jeez.
Yeah, you.
Squish like a
It-
bug.
Yeah, it doesn't even get to make a sound. What's your deck or AC?
17.
Okay. So you take 2 points of piercing damage as they're fluttering around your head. They're all getting tangled up in your hair. One of them bites into your arm.
Oh no.
Finley.
Okay. I'm going to go into a rage and just start swinging wildly into the cloud of them with Gedger's sword.
Okay, make your attack rolls.
Wow.
Use that so I don't forget. Hooray for 2 attacks. Swear it will be practice attacks as well. What plus? So that's 23 for the first hit.
Yep.
And 26 for the second hit.
Yep.
Yay.
I just have a question for Reckless. When he does that, it gives them advantage against him too.
Yeah, against you.
But is it all enemies in the area or just the
All
ones he
enemies.
Reckless?
Son of a.
Until the end of his next turn, all attacks against him are made with advantage.
He's literally giving up
Jeez.
all
You're
like.
just not fighting
This is a
defensively in
mob
this
of
fight.
monsters. It's crazy.
So 17 damage.
Separate attacks.
Yeah.
What was it for?
Yeah, right. So 8 and 9.
So you just just start wildly swing this sword as hard as you can above you. You're not sure how many you cut down, but you definitely feel the blade passing through creatures. They continue to swarm around you. It gets a little more intense as you hack away at them. What's your AC?
That's 20.
20? Of course
It's not
it is.
hard to grab a buckler.
Yeah, you take 2 points of piercing damage.
Dang. So is that reduced or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Andrew.
I'm gonna shoot fire charged chromatic orb. No, lightning. What am I thinking?
Okay.
Into just the cloud of them.
Okay.
19.
Hits.
3d8.
38. $14 damage. 15.
Okay. Yeah, it flies out into the crowd. You can see a couple of them dodge out of the way. Another one kind of gets clipped by the edge of it, and then it detonates and it scatters a bunch of them, and then it all swarm down in back at you. What's your AC?
16.
You take 2 points of piercing damage. Ivan.
Take a step back to gauge this cloud of just vermin,
Yep.
and then start trying to knock them out of the arrows that are coming at me with
Yeah,
the
they're
hammer.
just all over you.
I just start swinging at the ones that I can actually get a swing on, and trying to brush the other ones off as they land on me.
Okay.
12 and 10.
Okay, roll damage.
Is Pterodon in this fight?
Yep.
5 and 11 damage.
Okay, yeah. So you start swinging through them. You grab one off you, like throw it off to the side, swing, smash another one out of the sky. You take 4 points of piercing damage as they're just all over you at this point.
Okay.
Asin.
Oh, it's time. I'm pulling at the hammer. I'm just swinging, just giving her 2. Every time I need to come close.
Okay.
So So it's a 9 and a 24
Okay, roll damage.
on both?
Yep.
Okay. Or actually, yeah. Yes. So that is 11 and 7.
Okay, you're using the hammer, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna action surge. And
Okay.
just
Keep swinging.
go wildly. 21.
Yep, roll damage.
10 and 6.
10 and 6? Okay. Yeah, you're swinging around, just this surge of energy as you get bit again, and you're just smashing them out of the sky. It doesn't really seem to alleviate anything in your area, but you're knocking a lot of them out of the air. You take 2 more points of damage. Beside you, Pterodoc just skewers one up through the head. He crit again, because of course he did. Nadia.
I would like to boot one to the stars.
Okay, make an attack.
I heard you don't like fire.
Nat 20.
Oh my.
And this is the part where he's do.
Okay, roll damage.
Oops.
Bats just flying through space.
Oh, 9 damage, max
That
damage.
again.
Oh!
Yeah, you can roll it twice.
Oh, and add 1 onto that.
10 damage. Okay, so as one loops around down low on you, you just haul off and kick it. It goes shooting up through the cloud. It collides with a couple more on its way and just out of sight into the cloud of bats.
And then I would like to just another one.
Just crush another.
Another
Okay,
one.
make attack roll.
Another one.
Oh, it's a nat 20.
Okay,
Are you kidding me?
roll damage.
Cool.
Nadia the Bat Slayer.
8 plus 9.
Okay. It's so you kick one up and then another one comes flying in right at you, and just out of reaction you just
Like a bug.
you catch it. I mean, they're pretty big, so you only get its head between your hands. But it's just awful for you because you just crush its skull and you're left with just this horrible gooey mess all over your hands
Ew.
as basically its brains shoot out its ears.
I'd like to just toss it on the floor and discuss it.
I like how
Gross.
you're just like
Die nice.
I'd like to boot one to the stars.
You after this, you have a brief moment of respite as there doesn't appear to be any bats clouded around you. Finley.
No, fuck
Same thing as
that.
last time. Same thing as last time. Reckless attack.
We're bats, we ain't dumb.
So 25. And 25. Sorry, 24. But,
We're
Oh, well,
rolling
then that
so
misses.
high, it sucks.
Oh, he rolls so high, says the girl who just rolled 2.
What I think she means is like, she's
No, I
like,
said we are
we're
rolling,
rolling so high on these things that probably have like a.
Yeah, you're just
11.
hacking bats to pieces around you. Same thing. It just seems like you have a moment of respite. They're all still fluttering around, but there's no like immediate ones on you as you're just catching them all around you.
yeah.
Gedrick.
How well did that chromatic orb do last time?
Did pretty good.
Pretty good. Why not? You know,
Pretty good.
pretty good. Let's see. 9.
Okay, roll damage.
You do not need to roll high to hit these things.
13.
Okay. So as you start the incantation and coalesce this ball of electrical energy in your hands, one of them that's coming in at you actually flies through it, electrocutes itself, and just flops into your chest and down. Your AC was what, 16?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, none of them managed it. They're all over you, just biting and clawing and scratching, but nothing seems
Who's
to be
got
getting through.
lightning? Like.
Okay, so back to the top of the round. I need everybody to make a Constitution save as suddenly all of them start screeching in this high-pitched wail,
no.
and it just reverbs through the air. It's incredibly painful to your ears.
15.
So
10.
19.
16.
Well, much better than that. So, 25.
Okay, so sorry, 25,
19.
19,
15.
15.
16.
10.
So 10 and 15. You guys are stunned. The rest of you are okay. The 16, your ears hurt something awful. So Ivan, you are stunned. You take 4 points of piercing damage as all of a sudden a whole bunch of them just latch onto you and start biting. Asin. Okay.
Just swinging wildly. Oh, poo. Real poo.
Oh, poopy.
9
Maybe you don't
hits
swing
them.
quite so wildly.
Yeah, so a 10 and a 7. That one.
10 and a 7. Roll damage.
For both?
Well,
The 7 was an that one.
Roll damage.
Oh, fair.
Because we
The
could
red
hit
one's
someone
gonna be
else.
the natty. So that is, God, I keep having to look that up. 7 on the good one and 5 on the that one.
Okay. So you're swinging around, you miss one, bring it back across. You actually catch it with the handle of the hammer, and it just kind of like knocks to the side. It kind of flutters down, gets up, and starts flying again. You just having trouble hitting any of them as they're kind of darting around you now. They're coming in from behind. And you take 4 points of piercing damage. As there's one on the back of your neck, there's a few on the back of your legs, just sinking their fangs in. Beside you, Pterodoc is just screeching and holding his ears.
Oh.
Nadia.
Did they have any reaction to Asin's like fire? Like, did they all just stay away from that area?
They
Like,
swirled away from it as fast as possible.
Okay, I am going to run to the fire and grab a I don't know, stick
I'm going to
or
grab the fire.
You just grab
burning brand.
like a burning brand out of the fire.
Yeah.
Okay, make a
Try to pick one that's like, you know.
make a
not-
dex save,
Okay.
and you take 2 points of piercing damage as they're harassing you and biting you as
Oh
you
my
go.
god. 15.
15. Okay, so you grab one of the branches out of the fire, pick it up, and start waving it around.
Well, around near Ivan,
Okay, so
because he's getting
I'm like,
beat upon.
Being assaulted by
Get
bats. Now
away from him!
now there's fire in his face.
okay,
I love fire.
make a dex check.
You light them on fire. They don't give up. Ivan is on fire.
Oh man, the bats from Zelda.
Oh my god!
Are you kidding me? Why
Ivan!
do you think
I love fire.
I'm so sorry!
You make such poor decisions.
No, she has such poor execution.
No, it's anytime she tries to help someone, it's just
It's
that
true.
one.
Your love will kill him. Your love will kill him. That is
You-
that's foretold.
You pick it up and just start rushing to Ivan's defense, but these bats are all over you at this point. One of them's right in your face as you're like swinging it around, and then you hit something. You're like, yes, I got one, and pull this one off your face. You get clumed in the side of the head by a burning brand.
That one's another scar.
You take 3 points of fire damage as just this horrible burning sensation hits the side of your head.
Do the bats fly away from his head though?
Yeah, the bat got out of the way of the burning brand as you hit him in the head.
Completed.
Whoa. She means business.
As far as you did, there doesn't appear to be any bats in the vicinity of his head at the moment.
The best part is like, she made a decision to get fire and go back to the guy who's got burn marks on him. He's been openly scared of fire.
More now.
Finley.
Yes. Same thing as last time. Except, yeah, no, screw it. We'll keep the pattern going. Recklessly swinging at things in the air. 22. And 24.
Yep, roll damage.
You could roll less than a 15 once in a while.
Alright.
Why? So 8 and 11 damage.
Okay, you just chopping through them. You take 2 points of piercing damage as they're just grabbing and latching onto your arms.
Okey-dokey.
I only get nat 20s on killing
Gedrick.
things.
You
I'm
are
stunned, yeah.
stunned, so you're just holding your ears. It's just this horrible ringing. Everything's kind of wobbling around. You're not even sure that you're standing on the ground anymore. You feel like you're standing on a wall.
Does that break at the end of my turn, or?
Yeah, afterwards
Okay,
you
fair enough.
kind of recover yourself as everything slowly like comes back together. But for right now, your entire equilibrium is just off.
That's good. That's great. Just the best.
Ivan.
Going to
stunned?
shake. I was at the top of the round. shake myself back. You know, the sudden feel of fire
You're
kind of
just like,
shook me out.
you're just like, oh, okay, whack!
I'm back.
You just have a
Oh, why? And catch my bearings. If there's anything within swinging range, take a swing at it. You know, probably not so much Nadia.
I'm
Swing at bats if they get near.
Okay. So you hold your action?
Yep.
Aslan.
I guess what I see here kind of approaching the fire at this point. Yeah, I would have seen that.
You can kind of, she's a little ways away and there's lots of movement and stuff in between you, but you can see somebody's waving fire around.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can grab something out of my bag, like a torch, if possible, or a stick or something, and try to light it up.
Okay. You have torches, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you run over, grab a torch.
I'll start just waving it around.
Okay.
Try to kind of hit him with it.
Alright, you take 4 points of piercing damage. As you get this torch out and set about lighting it, they have a pretty easy target. You light it up, start waving it around. You seem to get a little bit of a respite. Pterodok is just covered in bats right now. He's getting chewed up. Kind of goes running over. He's gonna actually stop, drop, and roll. He crushes a couple of them off of him. Kind of rolls up over and like kind of tucks himself behind you. Nadia, what are you doing?
There's none around us right now?
Not a whole lot.
I guess I'll just...
They're still swirling around nearby.
Do I see any of the others in trouble?
It's tough to see. Others make a perception check.
Or if I know where their general direction is? 17?
17. Gedrick looks like he's pretty crowded over by bats right now. Same with Finley. There's a lot around him, though he seems to be just hacking his way through them.
Who's closer?
You're all within this
I
clearing.
guess I'll head towards Gedrick, because he doesn't even have a sword or a dagger anymore.
Yeah, and he's just sitting there, like, clutching his head while they're just, like, landing on him.
So hit me in the head with something, because
Yeah, I'm
I
coming.
don't deserve
Get him
that.
off.
I'm coming, don't worry, I'm coming. So I'll start running for him. Ah! Woo!
Okay, make a dex check.
Weird God.
I'm supposed to be good at dex, too. It's a 15.
Okay. So you start waving it around his head.
No.
They start scattering away from you, but swirling around really close, screeching. As she runs away from you, you take 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
You should stick with me.
Finley?
I'm going to continue slashing at this mob of bats.
Okay.
In a reckless fashion. This is eventually going to get me in trouble. 18 and 22.
Okay, roll damage.
Yes, because your health is taking such a beating.
I know, right? 12 and 9.
Okay. So you just hacking away at them. They're swirling away from you. You chop another one down. They're trying to sink their teeth into you, but you just tough exterior, tough, just your general toughness from your years of fighting and training and taking abuse. It just doesn't seem to be affecting you that badly.
Okay.
Gedrick.
I'm going to take a chromatic orb into the crowd. Fire.
Fire?
Seems to be pretty effective. 15.
Okay. Roll damage.
21.
Okay.
There's
So
two eights
you
on fire.
you coalesce this this sphere of burning energy, let it go up into the crowd.
Pretty pissed
It
off right
burns through one, up detonates. You can see a few kind of like scatter away from it. A few of them are set alight. They swirl around it. Everybody make another Constitution save as there's another just piercing shriek as they all shriek at the same time.
Ooh, natural 20.
14.
14.
22.
23.
Fuck
Okay,
these
so the
bats.
two of you are stunned.
What happens to my thing, my burning door?
You just kind of like it's burning. You're like losing your balance. You're kind of stumbling around. You're extremely disoriented. You can't really do anything right now. The rest of you managed to shrug it off.
This time I'm like, oh hell no.
The bats kind of swirl up and around, and then disperse.
know what she's going through right now, so I'm just gonna kind of like grab her and like steady her.
Okay.
Okay, that was interesting.
Right here. It's okay. I'm gonna grab that.
Everything kind of goes out of focus and swimming, and you're not really sure what way's up. But then, like slowly over the next few seconds, it starts to settle down and even out and sharpen back up. It doesn't last very
Okay.
long.
Oh, I got. Ooh.
Well, who else is excited for the next coming nights?
Ow.
I'd like to throw my burning stick back into the fire.
And you walk back over, throw it back
Cause
in.
myself more damage with it.
Yourself?
Why do both sides of my head
Hurt inside.
Why do both sides of my head hurt so bad?
Those things really had a grab at you.
Right.
I don't know. I didn't have that trouble with them.
How's your head hurt? They were only biting.
It's a mystery. Truly it is.
Can you tell that half his head's like burnt or anything, or does it look a-okay?
Make a medicine check.
It's like sand.
Yes!
I'm gonna make an intelligence check to see if I can determine if she hit him.
Oh yeah!
She had a stick and his head is hurting.
A 7!
Make an intelligence check. 7? Yeah, he's got burns all over his face.
Ha!
I'm in no way is Gedrick intelligent apparently, because he can never roll on those things. +2, but you know.
Yeah, it looks like just huge parts of his face have been burned.
Wait, I have something for this maybe. I don't know.
So, this is the welcoming committee. I guess they didn't so much appreciate the fire.
Okay, I'm gonna try and use this for percent. I'll take some cream out, try. Pat you on the face softly. Oh boy.
Thanks.
And I'm gonna use.
What is that going to do?
Oh wow. Good first one. You heal 3 hit points.
So it's a little awkward as she's also putting it on your old scars. But some of it does make its way onto your new wounds. You heal 3 hit points. It's actually quite soothing.
Oh, well.
Takes a lot of the stinging out of it.
Well, have a good night.
That's just what love with me feels like. There's pain,
Stinging.
But then
Wow.
it's not so bad.
It hurts, but eventually you get used to it.
I'm gonna go to bed now. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed.
Guess we'll
Finish my rest.
finish up our watch then.
Yeah. Try not to let bats attack us in our sleep again.
I'll do my best. Oh. One of those things dove really damn hard.
Okay. So you guys go back to continue your rest. You two continue your watch.
I will watch with my eyes open this time.
The rest of your watch goes on pretty easily. Every once in a while, you do see one set of the eyes open up, but you don't have the big cluster of them around you anymore. Eventually, it starts to get a little lighter. You can see the stars go away overhead. The sun's obviously coming up again. We'll call it there, and we'll see where you guys go in the forest from here next week.
Sounds legit.
Sounds like a friendly forest already.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this place is great. I love this place.
Oh god.
Waiting for us to find the mayor for so long.
Where we're like, yeah, we're at the redwood now, yeah. No, I want to go back.
But I like the mayor.
It's great. I think I took as much damage from Nadia as I did the bats.
Yeah, she healed you.
They didn't hit hard. They just
Yeah.
there was just a lot of them.
Oh, sorry. One thing before we do that. You guys all wake up. Make a Constitution save.
What?
Sorry,
Wait,
I forgot one thing.
21. Huh.
Also 21.
22.
Huh.
26.
Can't end the game without another nat 1.
Oh, nat 1.
Oh,
Awesome.
You get bat cancer.
She's back again.
You wake up, you feel, or like at the end of your watch, you start to feel kind of sick to your stomach.
I'm a vampire now, guys. This is it. Vampire Nadia.
All right.
Vampire mummy.
Ooh.
We'll figure out what exactly that is next time. Yeah. So thank you to everybody who joined us.
Should put a skull and crossbones on your
Yeah.
drum, just because you remember that you're gonna die.
Oh, don't worry. I made a note.
Oh jeez.
Oh, I know you did.
Yeah.
It's already.
That'd be a pretty good story arc. Nadia turning into a werebat.
Yeah, it'd be pretty good. It's like, all
Oh,
right,
we're
well,
back.
we have to kill her, and then the story arc is over.
Which one's
Savage.
It would end with her just drinking your lifeless corpses.
Oh jeez.
I mean, I
Out
heard
of
you guys when I'm
spite,
on
she
your
bites
team.
you before she goes down.
It would be a bat that kicks for like 10 damage a shot.
You think she's not gonna be?
Oh my god, and she wouldn't be a person anymore.
You think she's?
Oh
not gonna
no!
be- You think she wouldn't be quicker as a werebat?
We can't. I couldn't hold person her.
Oh
No,
my
whole person
god,
she
I'm
knows.
unstoppable with
Oh, really?
that
So I
guy.
could?
Probably.
Yeah. So thank you to everybody who
We
joined us
hit
tonight.
200.
We hit 200. Thank you so much. Sorry, what were the names again?
Okay, you're asking the hard questions now.
Yeah, we had 2 new
let
followers
me just go
today.
to my emails real quick. Everybody vamp quickly.
Yeah. So yeah, we got 2 more followers, which puts us at 201. Thank you so
Zam
much.
Demon and Cfry92.
Zam Demon and Sea Fry, thank you so much.
Love it, Parliament.
C-Fry actually pushing us over to 200.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And Zam
C-Fry
Demon
with
being
that 200.
that majestic 201.
Yeah.
To,
Yeah.
You know,
So
You know, they say that you don't really hit it until you're one over. So
I
I
see.
don't know. Who
they're both
said that.
prestigious
Yeah.
in their own way.
Thank you from the bottom of my
So
Hey!
we'll hey Sea Fry. So yeah, we'll get together. We'll discuss. We will be announcing sometime this week when we plan on doing the video game Olympics. It will be an all-day stream. We've all picked different video game events to compete in. There will be scoring caps. We'll see who wins in the end. It'll be a lot of fun. Just a whole day. Come out, join us for it.
And we're doing a giveaway.
And we're doing at least
and we
one
got the
giveaway.
item, and it's pretty baller.
Yeah, so that'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to this. We've been waiting for a little while to get this, so that's awesome that we got there. Otherwise, again, thank you so much for joining us. We love sharing this with you guys. I hope you really enjoy the story and the characters and what we do here. Also, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, we run our other streams, 6 to 9 as well. Monday, Seiken Densetsu continues. Awesome game. Definitely join us for that.
fighting all the god beasts right now.
Tuesday,
Yeah, we're
we
taking
figure out
down god
something,
beasts.
'cause-
Tuesday to be announced because this week we finished Stick of Truth. Awesome game, was a lot of fun. We will see what we do. There's some other interesting ones. Maybe we go back to do like Silent Hill or something.
Want to do some horror? Yeah.
Like Silent Hill or maybe some of the old Resident Evil or something like that.
I'm down.
Be a bit longer of a game than we're used to for the horror games, but they're pretty solid games. I'd like to see them all again. So yeah, definitely check that out. Thursday, we'll be going back to achievement hunting for Lovers in a Dangerous Space Time.
We should be getting through it
I
that
think
day.
we should be able to finish them all.
I love when that game came out. I was like, hey, what about try this game? And you guys, okay. And now you guys are achievement hunting.
Yeah,
It's
we're
so
gonna
awesome.
finish it off. We're killing that game. That's awesome. And if we finish that in time, we'll go back and maybe do a little bit more crawl.
Yeah,
Crawl was a
because
lot
I
of
can
fun.
see us playing quite a bit of crawl in the future.
Crawl will probably prop up a
With
lot.
Jason, Mitch, and Andrew.
It was fun.
What does just
That was a
mean?
friggin' salt mine, but it was
So
fun. No,
mean.
you were a salt
If
mine.
you want to see Aaron and Cassie get really salty over a game, come watch us play Crawl.
Yeah.
You can check it out on the VOD.
He's not wrong.
I want to say below, but it's not below.
Yeah, we
It's
just
under
played
our
it. We just played it
videos.
yesterday. It
I'm
was a
pointing to
lot of
places
fun.
it's not even relevant to
Somewhere up there. Yeah. Otherwise, great.
Yep.
Thanks for joining
Tomorrow, I'm not sure about the Gears of War stream. There might be
Right.
some complications with that this week. So
But
hit that subscribe button.
If you follow us, you'll see when we pop up.
Follow. Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I don't watch too much YouTube.
Subscribe.
Just subscribe or follow somewhere over
Follow.
there.
Check here for more links.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
So again, thank you guys so much. Have a great night.
Stay awesome,
I have
guys.
to press the button. So
And
Yeah,
somebody
push
has
the
to press the button.
press the button.
Bam.
Our wizard
Press
meant
the
to
button.
bed.